Tuned Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of two possibly intoxicated idiots watching the National Football League.
Hey, and we're finally here, everybody. Welcome to the first official, kind of, not really, but it is, Stay Tuned Sports live stream, watch along, play-by-play, and reactions. I'm your boy King. That over there is your good friend Jimbo, and getting a later start today than we planned on, thanks to the weather out there in Kansas City. But what are you going to do? It just happens to be lightning hit the stadium. What are you gonna do? You know. So apparently the new start time is 8:40. So we're just about 20 minutes away, 19 minutes away, currently as it stands, away from that. So we're just here now. We're here for the duration, waiting for the start of the NFL season. Jimbo, how you doing?
Pretty good. I'm committed to seeing the first half. I'm just glad they're not starting at like 10 o'clock tonight. Like the way that rain was coming down and then the Doppler radar looked, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a late one. So interested that it was 8:40 is going to be the kickoff. So hopefully no more lightning. It looks like it's going to be cleared out and we should have a good game.
Thunderstorms in the Midwest. Who'd have thunk it? I don't know.
And I think this is back-to-back seasons too, that there's a delay of the season.
Did they have another one last year during the Detroit one?
I think so.
I don't remember that I see that, and this is the thing. Like, this seems like something big now. It's like, oh my god, like, oh, they had we got the delay and everything like that. We're not going to remember this. You know, depending on what happens in this game, you're not going to remember the weather delay. You're going to remember, oh shit, this happened or whatever. Like last year, we remember Lions won, pulled it out. And we also remember Kadarius Toney dropping a bunch of balls. So, Kansas City doesn't have to worry about that tonight, though.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, though. What everybody might have to worry about. Did you see Taylor Swift? Was she?
You know what? They just showed her again up there, sitting next to Papa Kelce. Maybe, you know, like there's the rumor out there that she's supposedly coming up with plays for the Chiefs to use and this and that. Maybe one of the plays that she'll use is she'll come out of the box there and onto the field and kind of do like the replacements with the cheerleaders, the provocative dancing and distract the other team.
You know, like Miss Elizabeth used to do with Macho Man in wrestling in the 80s. You know, just walk across the thing and be like, woo. You got to be a professional. You got to keep your head in the game.
45.
That one over there slapped that one on the ass. Oh, what a great movie that is. That's a fantastic movie.
It was just on the other day. That's why it's still stuck in my head.
Oh, dude, it's a great movie. And when it's on, you got to watch it. When it's on, you got to watch it. And it's a favorite of my heart. Got to have heart. So yes, Taylor is there, and she is breaking the internet. Apparently, my wife, fiance wife, she is a Swiftie. She's deep into it. She's deep into the lore, and so she's on Twitter. She's on the Swiftie Twitter, Swift Talk. She's on all the different social media things. Swifties are losing their minds. They are absolutely losing their minds. So I'm just saying, everybody out there complaining about, oh my God, they're going to show too much Taylor. I'm going to be honest with you right now, as a red-blooded American male, they cannot show her enough tonight. I'm excited for football, and I am excited for Taylor Swift. I am.
Well, I mean, with you talk about Taylor, are you gonna like announce like the little add-ons we did to our overlays, or do you have it there? Because I don't have.
I do. If in case anybody's watching, yes, I know you don't have a look at that now because we're kind of sharing the screen for the game right now. But yes, I do have right here, down right there, is a little Taylor counter. So every time she does show up. Now again, I'm not sure if I should count from when we see her or until the game starts.
I think it should be when the game starts.
I think it should be from the time the game starts to, that's when the counting will start. Because I think that's everybody's problem is, they're showing Taylor when she's on the game. Well, I'll keep track of that. We'll see. But like I said, can't show her enough. I'm sorry. The way she looking tonight, can't show her enough. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you for your service. So we're still killing some time here. What do we got? About 15 minutes left. The players are back on the field, warming up after the unexpected delay. And one thing we didn't get to in our main show on the mothership, home base show, whatever we want to call it, we didn't get around to our playoff picks, our playoff predictions, who we thought was going to be in the Super Bowl. Any of that. So maybe we can cover that a little bit while we're killing time here. Might as well. While we're killing time, we might as well. Oh, this won't go any further, will it? Oh, it won't go that way. Okay. I'm just trying to check stuff here. So let me see here. Let me pull this up here because I do want to check this out. Do you remember what you had for your picks, Jimbo?
Honestly, no. So I'm trying to find the website so I could get back on there and see what I had. What's the website called?
Playoffpredictors.com, I believe, is the one that we've been using as far as to keep track of our wins and losses and everything like that.
Okay, let's see here.
That we have for the teams.
Yeah, I got the website. Let's see, login. I'm logging in. Don't want to share. Okay. There we go. Okay, so
Jimbo studiously looks for what he has.
well, I'm trying to remember how to go back to the wild card round. Right now I'm on the championship.
Oh, my goodness. Mine didn't save even that far, because I don't know if I went that far, but it wouldn't save it, so. Okay, so while you're looking at yours, I'll go ahead and I'll go through mine.
Yeah.
What the hell? So for my AFC, the way I had everything breaking down, of course, we had all four of the AFC North teams making it. Of course, I had the Ravens are the number one seed over there. First round, wild card round, super wild card weekend. In the AFC, I have the Browns as the 5th seed facing off against the Chiefs as the 4 seed. And I think, of course, I like Cleveland. I do. But it's hard to go against the champ when they're the champ. So I'm going to go with Kansas City in that one. Baltimore versus Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Bengals I have going to Indianapolis as the 6th seed, Indianapolis being the 3 seed. I have the Bengals winning that one. I like Indianapolis, but Joe Burr, man, you can't mess with Joe Burr. And of course, I have the Steelers making it in as the 7th seed, going up against the Jets as the number 2 seed, and I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers in the Jets. On the NFC side, we have the Green Bay Packers as the 5th seed facing off against the Philadelphia Eagles as the 4 seed. And just like last year, I think the Packers are going to get their first round win against an NFC East opponent as Jordan Love continues to cement his legacy. And the calls get loud in Philadelphia to get rid of Mr. Manure and Flower Bed himself. So I'm going to go with the Packers on that one. I have the Giants as the 6th seed going to Tampa Bay as the 3 seed. There's some good history with the Giants going down to Tampa Bay and winning as a lower seed. Not this time, though. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. Despite all my get-up, I am going with Tampa Bay. And then you have the Seattle Seahawks as the 7th seed in a divisional rival matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to go with the Niners on that one. Now, moving ahead to the divisional round, Chiefs-Jets. This is where the three-peat dies, ladies and gentlemen. Kansas City Chiefs lose to the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium. Surprisingly, it's done. It's over. Kansas City, no three-peat for you. Cincinnati and Baltimore in the other divisional game. It's playoff Lamar.
Yeah.
It's playoff Lamar. So I'm going to have to go with the Cincinnati Bengals. In the NFC, you got the Buccaneers making a trip out to San Francisco. I love Baker. I like that Bucs team. I think they're plucky, but I think the Niners are still the class of the NFC. Now, this is going to be fun. Packers, Lions. Who do you got? Oh, another divisional kind of matchup here. Oh, this is going to be these playoffs. If these playoffs happen the way I kind of predicted them, these are going to be fun-ass playoffs. I'm just going to say that. I really do want to pick the Packers. I think the Packers are really good, but I am going to go with the Lions. I am picking the Lions in this one to go to the NFC Championship game for the second year in a row and face off against the Niners again. In the AFC Championship game, you have the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Cool versus the New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Ayahuasca himself. Jet fans aren't going to cream over this one because I'm going to go with the New York Jets. I'm picking the Jets. I think the Jets make it to the Super Bowl based on how this whole matchup goes. And then you have the San Francisco 49ers against the Detroit Lions, only this time not in San Francisco. This one is out in Detroit. And I think a year of maturity, a year better, going with the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions make it to the Super Bowl. So this is going to be your never in a million years would I thought this could be a Super Bowl ever with these two cursed franchises. Holy shit, what the hell's going on? The New York Jets versus the Detroit Lions in a Super Bowl. Somebody's curse has got to end. Somebody's curse has got to end. Who's it going to be? I think it's the New York Jetropolitans. I'm picking the New York Jets. Based on how this all went out, I am picking the New York Jets as the Super Bowl champions. Don't come at me. This is just what I'm doing. This is where it is. I just the way it broke down on this, that's how I think it happens. I think, Kansas City's got to go to MetLife. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, if the Jets defense is as good as it is, even without Hassan Reddick, and then if they do happen to get Hassan Reddick back in the building, I mean, that Jets team is going to be something good, something special. That's what I'm going with. So, Jets in the Super Bowl. Jimbo, break down your playoffs.
So first off, I mean that would actually be a fun Super Bowl to watch.
I think that would be great, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Dan Campbell against Aaron Rodgers. All right, so for the wild card round, AFC, I have the 5th seed Miami Dolphins going up against the 4th seed Cincinnati Bengals. I got the Bengals there. I just don't think, Miami is.
A lot of people think Miami is good, though. A lot of people think Miami is that team.
Yeah. Next game I have is the Ravens, who are the 6th seed, going up against the Chiefs. Much like my pick for tonight's game, I got the Chiefs winning. Same reason. Until Lamar proves he's not just the regular season Lamar, he could win some playoff games, even though he only has one. But so I'm going with the Chiefs there. Number 7 seed, the Chargers, going up against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Number 2 seed. I think that the Chargers barely are going to make the playoffs in my picks here, so I think it's going to be an easy game for the Jets. NFC, I have the LA Rams against the 49ers. Average parity is still better than the Rams team, so I got the Niners winning.
I think the Rams are good, but here's the thing. I don't think Brock Purdy's average either, so. Relax.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Same thing as you, Green Bay. I think the only difference here is I have them as the 6th seed. I have Philly as the 3rd seed. I have Philly winning that game. I think this year, even though I'm worried about tomorrow night, I think they have a bounce back year this year. Last game of the wild card round, I have the Dallas Cowboys 7th seed going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Prescott doesn't pull it out. He gets fired. McCarthy gets fired. CeeDee Lamb gets fired. Jerry Jones gets fired. He fires himself. So, Buccaneers move on to the next round.
You can't fire me. I fire me. I created myself.
In the divisional round, I got the Chiefs against the Jets. Much like you, it ends. The Jets win. They stop the three-peat. I'll even go as far as saying if that happens, Travis Kelce retires. And Andy Reid. I think they're only there just for that three-peat. Bengals against the Houston Texans, who I had the Houston Texans as the number 1 seed. Bengals upset Houston, even though I think I have them Houston going like 15-2 or something like that.
Yeah, you have them as like the number 1 seed. You have them as like the top dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, and I still have the Bengals beating them. I think the experience, the playoff experience, is what's gonna show there.
Yeah, but C.J. Stroud has playoff experience now too. He won a playoff game, for the love of God.
Yeah, but Bengals have a lot more.
Not that much. I mean, Joe Burrow made it to a Super Bowl, but so he won 2 more. He won 2 more games. You know,
that could be the difference.
Yeah.
Hey, leave me alone. These are my picks. NFC, I have the Eagles going against the Buccaneers. Philly wins that one. Even though like over the years, it seems like Philly and Tampa Bay just splits. It's like they win one, the other team wins one. They win one, the other team wins one. But I think this time Philly wins it. San Fran going up against number 1 seeded Detroit Lions. Average Purdy does not pull it out this time. Detroit, I think, learned their lesson, learned a little bit from last year as far as getting experience from the playoffs and playing the Niners. And I think they pull out the upset. I mean, let's be honest, that would be an upset.
I don't think a lot of people would consider that an upset, depending on how that goes. But okay.
So championship round, I got the Bengals and the Jets. I have the Jets winning the AFC Championship.
So we had the same AFC Championship game and the same result out of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, just because I mean Aaron Rodgers, by this point, I think he's just going to be on fire. He's going to be a man on a mission. NFC Championship game. Philly against Detroit. I think Philly wins.
Yeah, get the.
Philly wins that one. Maybe Dan Campbell goes for the points again, and we block it, take it back for a run back 6 or whatever they want to call it.
Homer.
Super Bowl, Jets against the Eagles. I did my best to not pick with my heart. Jets win. Jets defeat Philly.
I was getting ready to yell at you. I was getting ready to I tried my best not to pick my heart, but I did. Go Birds! Woo! I was waiting for it.
And you know, like you said about this website, it's just so funny how everything just worked down to it. And when I sat there, I saw the Jets and the Eagles. I'm like, it's the Jets. That's an easy game for Philly. I'm like, it's Aaron Rodgers against Philly.
Listen, the fact that you have the Eagles going to the Super Bowl with a lot of their already now, granted, who knows? You know, by halfway through the season, we might be looking at them more and be like, all right, you know, hey, you know, things have gone well, things are better. Sirianni's better. That offense is clicking. Saquon may be good and not injured. Who knows? And the defense is starting to click all of a sudden out of nowhere. But I don't know. Granted, the Eagles are in a better starting spot than the Giants. Like, if I had picked the Giants to go to the Super Bowl, I could understand someone being a little miffed, a little upset if I had done that. But you and the fucking Eagles. I'm trying to curse less. I am trying to curse less. We're getting there. We're getting there.
I'll keep all the receipts.
So we're getting ready here. They just had the banner ceremony there, unfurling it all and having the trophies come out and all the pomp and circumstance and ceremony and all that fun stuff. So we're getting there. Hey, Jimbo. I know we said it. A million times, but we're here, buddy. We're here.
You say it like that. I like to say it like Uncle Howdy says.
We're here. No, that's how like Bray says it. Let's see. Uncle Howdy. Don't disrespect Bray.
Yeah. For the people that are bashing that the whole White Six, shut the hell up.
I haven't seen a lot of it, to tell you the truth, to really make a decision on it. Like I know I haven't had the ability to watch Monday Night Raw for a while, so I've been out of that loop for a bit, so I haven't really stayed up with what they're doing or doing anything like that. But like listen, everybody always yells at the E for not being creative enough, for not doing something. And there's something creative. Here's something that comes from Bray and Bray's mind and all that stuff, and people are still going to find a way to take a dump on it. And it's like, this is why you don't read the comments. This is why I say for everything, for whatever you do, whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're just somebody posting something else, don't read the comments. If you're just scrolling through stuff and you see like a cute post on Twitter or on anything, Facebook and TikTok or whatever, stay out of the comments. Like I said, because you'll have the most innocuous, cute little video of puppy dogs being cute and running around and playing, and the first comment that'll be underneath there will be like, "What are you doing with that puppy? It's so bad. This is terrible for them. You're being so. This is animal abuse." It's like you can't deal with it. You can't deal with it. I can't deal with it anyway. So it's just you got to step away. Oh. National anthem's on. I got to take the hat off. You know, I'm respectful. I'm a respectful individual. I missed who that was. Coco something.
Coco Jones.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I know it wasn't Coco Golf. She just lost at the U.S. Open. So I was like, I don't think she's a good tennis player. I don't think she sings too. I mean, that's like asking way too much.
Yeah.
And then there's the sign language anthem singer who they always get way too into it. They're always like they're feeling it, man. And I get it. Like, listen, you get the emotion of this moment. I'm with you, but with some of the sign language people, they gotta bring it back. Dude, how does Taylor make love to a guy with a mustache like that? Like, my God,
especially when he has the highway patrol mustache.
He's got the license and registration man mustache. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're into role play. I don't know. Maybe tonight you're gonna play state trooper and I'm gonna play naughty driver. Like, I don't know what the bedroom situation is like. I don't know how that goes. Stealth bomber. Let's go. Listen, there's not a human in this world that doesn't like the stealth bomber. Home of the Chiefs.
Right now, he's whispering, "You better win the playoffs, mother."
This is fine. Listen, he can win another MVP, but if he's got to win in the playoffs. He has to win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't get I don't know. He's such a weird looking dude.
I mean,
listen, the guy's a great quarterback. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks, if not the greatest, depending by the end of his career what he does. He could be. We all thought nobody was ever going to match Brady. He's got a shot.
Yeah, and early on in his career, Brady took 10, 15 years of it to do what he did. He's pretty close to within the first 6, 7 years of his career.
Like that. The only bad thing is he's not going to have Andy Reid for that back end of his career.
Yeah.
He's not going to have Kelce for the back end of his career. Like those are going to be two big pieces he misses. You know, Brady was able to play with a lot of different players, but he still had Bill.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that'll work on the second half of his career. But also we got to remember too, the Patriots went 10 years without winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and they had lost a few in between there. So, oh, good old Robbie Riggle.
I love him. He's funny.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He had some good skits on Fox, NFL Fox, for a couple years there.
Yeah, when they had him. Yeah, what did they just get rid of like Kelly Endo? They just didn't want Kelly Endo in there. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, because his impression of John Gruden popped up on my either on X or on Facebook. I forget which one, but that was a funny one. I think it was like during training camp or whatever he was doing.
So Ravens will be getting the ball first here. And the NFL season is underway. And that is way the hell out of the end zone. And way to do the dynamic kickoff there, guys. Just put it on the third. That's my thing. Is like I think they should have moved. It should have been 35. It was originally 35.
Yeah.
And then they discussed it and they moved it to the 30. It should have been 35. Like, you have to kind of make it a punishment to do a touchback, in my mind. And be like, get it get returns. Kick it so you get returns here.
And the thing is, you know, Roger Goodell said that they're going to do this for the whole year. They're not going to change it during middle of the season, which is the
I was wondering. I was like, I was with Pat, though. Like, maybe move it to the 35. Like, if it starts getting real stupid, put it to the 35.
Yeah, but you can't.
Baltimore here. What do we got? First snap of the game. Hand it off to Henry and 2-yard gain.
And that was the question. Like, you got to get him north and south. You can't make him go, you know, left to right. That's not his style.
Derrick Henry can run wherever he wants to. Like, that's not.
Yeah, but you got
to want left or right, up or down, sideways. If he wants to run vertically, I'm pretty sure he could.
Yeah.
14:30 left here in the first quarter. Just started, in case you want to know. That's the time if you want to sync us up. Man in motion there for Baltimore. There's a flag. There's already a flag. That might be a legal formation. Man in, I don't know. A legal procedure. But that is indeed a flag.
And it's not Kadarius Toney being a foot over the line.
Literally a foot over. Yep, that's going to be against Baltimore. Illegal formation. Yeah, circle him, Collinsworth. Circle him. Point him out. Make his family ashamed.
Some Game of Thrones. Shame.
Shame. Well, we don't need to see him walk through the streets of Kansas City naked, though. That's
no.
Too far. Too far. 2nd and 13. Lamar and shotgun again. Well, Kansas City's defense, man, they are. That front line is there.
Yeah.
He's able to get it off. They get about a 3-yard, 2.5, 3-yard gain out of it with a desperation screen pass out into the flat there. But this Kansas City front four here is doing some work already, just early on here.
Well, there's a hold. 77 was
well. He got Chris Jones beat him like a rented mule. So there was he's holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
3rd and 11 here for Baltimore. Man, and they're just breaking free. But yep, Baltimore's able to pick up the first down.
That's the only downfall when you go like a
live by the blitz, die by the blitz, man. That's old school, baby.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, though. Ooh,
that was close.
That's so close. That's so close. But it's in. It's in. You know, there's no argument. But man, just that's so bad. But I will say this: I'm impressed so far by Kansas City's defense.
Yeah. Well, you know how
Nope.
I say though. It's
Nope. They hand it to
plays.
Derrick Henry. He gets nothing. Holy Christ! What was that?
I said, how I always say though, like the first 10, 15 plays always scripted. After that, that's when you really get to see how good this defense is.
Yeah. Well, if this is Baltimore with their scripted plays, like this is it. I'm impressed by Kansas City's defense, but should I also be a little worried about Baltimore's offensive line? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. They gave him a yard. That's a generous spot. But that Kansas City front is just looking to eat. Tipped up. Falls incomplete. But there is, guess what?
a flag.
Laundry. Laundry on the field. What do we got, Mr. Official? What do we got? Again, illegal formation or illegal procedure or whatever. I can't tell because I don't have the volume on. So, I see this, and I know it wasn't full start because they didn't whistle to play dead. So, I guess somebody wasn't covered or whatever it was. But geez, the Kansas City's defense. I'm highly impressed already. If this is how the defense is going to be all year, I changed my pick. Give him the 3-peat. My God. Way too early overreactions.
Now I didn't know this until earlier today, but like Baltimore's offensive line though is 3 rookies. So
Another flag. There's another flag. And another flag, and they're going to call pass interference on? But these are going to cancel out to just replay the down if it's against Baltimore. And it looks like that first flag is against Baltimore. Second flag is going to be probably pass interference on Kansas City. But those penalties offset.
Yeah. So since you can't hear what they're actually calling, do you want me to tell you what they're going to be calling?
No.
Once it comes to this, whether it's illegal formation or pass interference or whatever.
No, I know. I see it. We can guess what it is. We're watching a game. We're watching a game together, man. We're watching with the people. We get it. We understand. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, man.
Little side note, too. Little side question.
It seems like the NFL is focusing on this illegal procedure shit, though.
Yeah. So I actually made some. Well, I baked some wings for tomorrow night's game.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about saving like 2 or 3 of them just in case. If Jalen Hurts throws an interception, I have a couple different hot sauce bottles, like really hot ones. Maybe.
Oh, you want to do like a hot ones challenge for if he throws picks? There's like a punishment.
And then you
Whoa! Big pass over the middle by Lamar Jackson, and that is going to be a Baltimore first down, big gain to Zay Flowers there, who
there we go.
Held on to the ball and didn't fumble it this time.
Now, in our picks, you took Baltimore, right?
No. I took Kansas City.
Took Kansas City? Okay.
I believe I took Kansas City.
Yeah, I think we both did. I think you wanted to take Baltimore.
I think I had originally I had flip-flopped on this game a while.
Yeah.
And I think I had originally picked Baltimore, and then I picked Kansas City, then I picked Baltimore, and then when we finally did our picks, it had to be once you do it on video, it's set in stone. So
yeah,
I ended up going with I think I went with Kansas City. So actually, I'll tell you right now because I made the picks the same as the one for our group chat picks.
Yeah,
with the family.
I don't have friends.
I got family. It's all about family. See, that's the problem. When I hear family now, I don't think of Dom Toretto. I think of Brian Kelly. Second and 4, 10:30 left here in the first quarter. Lamar, they came to operate out of that chuck. Derrick Henry gets 2 yards, 2.5, 3 if you're generous. And they seem to be generous. They're giving him 3 yards. So it's going to be like 3rd and 1. But Kansas City's defense has done a pretty good job of stopping Derrick Henry so far.
Yeah, and that's probably his longest run on this drive.
Yeah, it was like 3 yards. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. By the way, Grossi rule tonight, and I'm calling it the Grossi rule because I don't know if anybody else watches Tom Grossi. No drinks until somebody scores. Usually it's the Packers for him. But for me, tonight, it's whoever scores first, touchdown. Has to be a touchdown. Then the beverages can be had.
Okay. Wish I would have known that because I've been drinking my sweet tea.
Well, you do your thing. You do your thing.
Nice little run there by Lamar. Got the first down.
That's going to be the thing. Is my whole thing was the double-headed dragon there when it comes to Lamar and Derrick Henry in the backfield. I got the Chiefs. I do have the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs and I have the Packers.
Okay. Yeah, see right there that play. He faked the handoff to Henry, and it just froze that.
That's what I mean. That's hard to, and as you just saw, that's hard to stop. That's going to be hard to stop. 9:04 left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 13-yard line for Baltimore. Lamar designed run, and that's going to be 9 yards, 9.5 yards, and that's what it is. See right there, designed run, had the blockers out there. You got to try to cover everybody. So as good as Kansas City's defense started on this drive, Baltimore seems to have found their legs a little bit.
Yeah.
Run behind your blocker. That's it, man. That's it.
Put your hand on his back and let him bulldoze.
That's it. You ain't got to be fast. Just let him murder the people, and then you just go on by. 2nd and 2 from the 5-yard line for Baltimore. Hand off to Derrick Henry, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Woo!
So again, like how I said about the scripted plays. Okay, yeah, those first 6-7 plays weren't working. Maybe they saw something in there, and just quickly made an adjustment there that last 20-30 yards.
That first half of that drive looked like Kansas City was going to be like, oh, jeez. Yeah. And then just Baltimore seemed to figure something out there and got to work. Maybe just had to get some of the jitters out there for the offensive line. I don't know. But, yeah, impressive drive by Baltimore there. Extra point is up, and that is good. Baltimore, 7-0. Guess what? Ha-ha, that's a touchdown. Woo, apple cider time. There we go, baby. Interesting.
So what apple cider are you drinking here? Is that the one?
This is Magner's Irish apple cider.
That's right. I got
made from the juice of 17 apple varieties.
That's some good shit.
I like it. I'm more of a dry cider guy. This is a little sweet. It's like a semi-sweet almost, but I don't like the ones that are too sweet. Yeah. I like like woodchuck is way too sweet for me. I don't like that.
I could do 1 or 2 of them. They bloat. I get bloated from it.
They're very cloying. The sugar is way too much. It's just it's like I don't like. I don't like it. I don't like it. I was gonna look at something and then I forgot what I was gonna do. What do we got here?
You have to remind me tomorrow about that cider because I think I need to get beer for tomorrow.
A really good cider, believe it or not, is the Stella Artois Cider. It's very good. It's a good. It's like a dry to semi-sweet, but really mostly dry. Very good. Good apple flavor, but it's very nice. Like Jackie likes it. I like it. It's one of the better apple ciders I've had.
Yeah.
So I enjoy the East Ciders is good. Again, that's a very dry cider, so I dig it. I like it. It could have a little bit more of an apple flavor to it, but with the dries, you get what you get.
Yeah.
So, but overall, like not bad. Like they're good ciders, Man, what a drive! What a good drive.
Their rings open up like that.
Yeah, all of them do that now. They have like either the Stadium
really?
Mini or stuff like that. Like theirs is kind of cool because it has like the silver confetti. It has like the Super Bowl trophy confetti from the field on there and stuff like that. Like that's pretty cool. All right, Kansas City. Let's see if they have a
kick return?
response here. Let's see. Yeah, does Tucker just kick this one out of the end zone too? Is this going to be the new NFL? Did we do all this for nothing? Nope, that's going to be in the landing zone, baby.
There we go. Out to
Good
the
return
30.
To the 33-yard line. So, yeah. Got 3 extra yards for him not kicking in the end zone. And you get a cool play. I like it. Let's go.
And Goodell is up in the skybox going, thank
Told
God.
you. I told you. See, look at me.
So are you calling the Ravens? I'm calling the Chiefs, or you want to call both
I think we're
teams?
just kind of calling this for right now. We'll see. We didn't really stop to figure this out, but we're just kind of going here. But hey, listen, Kansas City here.
Oof.
Quick little throw out there to Rashid Rice. He is a speedy one. He's dangerously speedy, if you ask some people.
He's reckless over the middle.
He really is. Just putting himself out there. Some would say just reckless speed. Absolutely reckless. Some would say it should be illegal to be that fast. Mahomes back to throw. Not finding anybody. Can't get anybody open. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Takes a pretty good shot, though.
Yeah.
So, from Simpson, I don't want to. I'm not putting any. We're not touching that. He's dead. Not that Simpson.
Okay.
Football, Simpson. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
We're frozen. We're frozen. And now we're not frozen. Now we're alive again. Now we're alive. Never like it when your thing freezes. 7:08 left here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10. Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage. So technically not a sack. It's Pacheco running, and he's frozen at the line. It's not moving anywhere. Oh, there he goes. He didn't move too much further from where the stream froze. So, Kansas City can't go 3 and out here, right?
No,
well, not 3 and out, but they got a first down on the first play. But you can't punt this ball.
And I'll even say you can't get just a field goal either. You gotta get the 7 back to keep it.
Look, listen. If you score, I don't mind if you score. You got to score. You got to get scored. You can't not get points though.
Yeah. But
Mahomes back to throw over the middle again. Rashid Rice over the middle, and again the stream freezes. I'm gonna have to restart the stream here. But that is a first down, so they don't have to worry about that. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it.
I'll wait till you bring it back up.
Well, yeah, I got.
Do I got to click close?
No. Leave Discord where it is.
Okay.
Leave Discord where it is. Oh, I still got to get through all this. All right, 1 second. Mahomes back. Little fake handoff. Little reverse here. Looks like. Oh my God! And he's gone. That's a touchdown for the Chiefs.
Not the person I wanted to get the touchdown.
Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. How about those Chiefs? Or however they say it. There you go. Touchdown to the Chefs.
Great googly moogly.
Great googly. What a great commercial that was back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, there's back picture in picture. There we go. We're getting there, Jimbo. See, we're getting there. I can't believe I almost missed that.
Now, the rumor is that was Taylor Swift's play.
Don't stop it. Stop it.
And I will say this. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. We have yet to see Taylor.
I'm upset by that. I want my counter to go up, especially with the way she's been looking today.
Yeah.
She's been looking good today. Woo! Chiefs, Ravens, 7-7. I was there. See, I was there thinking, man, that's you can't not score on that drive, can you? And sure enough,
They must have heard you and been like, all right, King, we got this.
they're like, listen, we got this play. It'll be a little reverse. It'll be fine. Trust us. Sure enough, great play, great play.
Yeah.
And there we are. We're tied up, 7-7.
It's one of those shock plays. I mean, that's what they're really good at.
Really, I mean, it's not that shocking. It's just it was good blocking and just well executed. Again, run behind your blockers, and it also doesn't hurt when you have the fastest man in the NFL doing. Despite what Tyreek Hill might say, the combine numbers say Xavier Worthy's the fastest guy that's ever come through the combine. So,
Yeah. Till next year, and then someone else will break that.
I don't know. It's getting to the point where you're not going to be able to. Like, there's a limit to human endurance and ability, you know?
Yeah. So far, not a bad game.
No, not
Seems
bad at
like
all. Not bad at all. Again, the Chiefs' defense looked good to start, and then the Ravens seemed to just find it, chug down the field, and score. Kansas City, again, great first play. Kind of stuttered there a little bit on that second set of downs. Got that first down with Rashid Rice, moved the chains, and then it was just like that. Got yourself a touchdown. So,
Yeah.
not bad. Not bad. Michael Upchurch in the chat. Hi, Michael. How you doing? I think he was responding to a question that we asked or you asked quite a while ago, and I forgot what it was, but it was probably something about fantasy players. So, because it seems like that's who he was talking about.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Adams, A.J. Brown, Metcalf, top receivers that he has there. So,
4K Skycam.
brought to you by Walmart. Let's see. Does Harrison Bucker kick this one out of the kitchen? He hit that first ball with everything but the kitchen sink. That's a boot. That's up. That's going to be in the end zone, but they're just going to kneel on it. Boo! Boo! Take it out! Take it out of there!
Boring.
Boo! We want returns. We want returns. Oof, that's not good.
So I guess 22 might have been the one that hurt. It looked like he was going to grab his head or something.
Yeah, no, well, listen, if they were wearing a Guardian caps, they wouldn't have to worry about that. Well, 22 seems to be fine. He's on the field. Yeah,
there, yeah.
So.
I'm okay, coach. Get back in there.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Hey.
Wow. Wide open.
Trent McDuffie is who that was. The injured.
I think he's one of their star defensive players.
With the Guardian cap. Jackson so far 4 or 5 with 54 yards. And there's still 5 minutes left in the first quarter. 5:22 to be exact if you're watching along. And if you are, thank you for joining us. We're having fun. We're drinking ciders. And enjoying.
I'm drinking iced tea.
again, Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry got the touchdown, but overall, I'd give the Chiefs a B plus to an A so far as kind of keeping him contained and not letting him do Derrick Henry things.
Yeah, because it just seems like when he got inside that 20 is where he got the 2 decent runs. I mean, but other than that, it's a 2-yard run or a 1-yard run.
Yeah.
That's it.
Chris Jones is a monster. You start thinking about how they didn't pay him to start off last year. It's like,
Yeah.
2nd and 9. Lamar Jackson back to throw. Gets it to Zay Flowers, but he is down by his butt. So that's going to be. Why are you talk, dude? Zay, don't talk.
No, I think he's saying, I saw you coming. That's why I sat down.
Maybe. You were going to murder me. You were going to murder me. You saw how I sat down. Be nice. 3rd and 6. I was going to say they didn't get too much on that one. 3rd and 6. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. I might burp here. Cider burp. And a pizza burp. Oh, that's rough. That's rough, ladies and gentlemen. Lamar Jackson, backfield, back to throw! Blown up! 20. What? What a hit. What a hit. Justin Reed with the absolute throwback. Hit stick.
Here's another throwback. I am Batman.
Oh, my dear sweet Lord.
You know, we used to have some good commercials back in the day. You know, Great Googly Moogly, I am Batman, like those.
The I am Batman one, you can't do that one nowadays because it makes fun of concussions. So.
Yeah.
But that's going to force a Baltimore punt, though.
There we go.
And I just realized they had the Chiefs' possession on this whole time. So there's Baltimore's possession, just in time for me to switch it back over to the Chiefs. Fair catch at the 10. Man, everybody's just talking to each other. Everybody's pointing fingers, yelling, talking smack. Bunch of smack talking. First game of the year, everybody's full of piss and vinegar. Everybody's ready to go.
And some of these hits are showing it.
Let's see here.
See, I'm debating for Saturday if I should just listen to the Notre Dame game or sit down and watch it. If I listen to it, I could go out and do some yard work. But we always play down to our opponent, so I don't know if I want to watch
That's what
that.
I'm worried about. When it comes to Notre Dame, I'm worried about how, like this is again, when we talked about how the Texas A&M game was one that we always lose, and it's like, oh, we always kind of do that, and we won. It's like, okay, that's great. But let's not forget, just like a couple of years ago, we lost to Akron.
Yeah.
At Notre Dame. Like, we lost to them at home. Like, it's not great. So, I have to go. I'm sad that my Taylor counter still has a 0 next to it. I'm very upset by that. By the way, you like the old school Shockey here?
Jeremy Shockey was one of those.
Look at that. Look at that.
I hated him, but it was more of a respect it, hate it, because he was so good.
He really people forget just how good Jeremy Shockey was. And that's the other thing too. Like even when he was playing, I think there was a little bit of a lack of appreciation for actually how good he was. Like he was good. He was a good player. He talked a lot of shit, which you would expect from anybody that went to the U, but I mean, he was something. Of course, you're wearing your brand
Kelce.
new one, that you just bought because you're a phony fan.
That's gonna be tomorrow night. I got Jason Kelce on.
When did you buy that one? I thought that was a relatively new one.
This was last year.
Oh, that was last year's one. Okay. Oh, yeah, the one you got this year was Trotter. Okay, I thought you had gotten that one too. Okay, I don't know.
No, I wanted to get one from the site, see the quality and all that stuff.
See what the quality of the Chinese craftsmanship is.
No, it's actually American made. Came from New York.
New York City.
Yeah. Queens, I think it was.
Chinese slave shop workers there. There she is. Yeah, there's my girl. Look at that. God, look. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. She looks so good. Oh, she looks so good. Woohoo! Got the noise. We got one, baby. Pitch out to Pacheco. Pacheco's got nothing but room. Oh, my God. Big gain from the 10 and all the way out there to past the 30-yard line for the Chiefs. Well, that's going to be a Kansas City Chiefs first down. How sad is it that the most excited I got so far today was for Taylor Swift?
I was going to say, are you more excited for Taylor Swift or that football's back?
A little column A, little column B, you know. Listen, especially she's going to be looking like that. God bless America. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs from the 33-yard line. Mahomes back to throw, gives it off to Rashid Rice. That's going to be another first down, and they are into Ravens territory. I'm sure there are a lot of people pissed off that he's not on the commissioner's exempt list right now, too.
Yeah.
Considering for what other people have been put on for, the fact that he's not, I get the argument, you know? Like, I get it.
So on the feed, where's the... Oh, okay, there it is. Well, because I got a small screen. I was going to ask, where's the Taylor tracker? It's underneath you. Okay.
Boom. Nothing on that first down for Kansas City. Pacheco stopped in his tracks. Yeah, no, because we have a screen that's full of a lot of stuff. Yeah. It's a visual smorgasbord for everybody there. So there really wasn't anywhere to put good old Taylor in her cheeks. She's cheeking it out there. In that particular, she's been a big fan of showing her cheeks lately. So I don't know. Again, a pass off to Rashid Rice, but that one is not going to go anywhere. That's a yard maybe there on 2nd down for the Chiefs. And we are going to have a 3rd down again, another 3rd and long here for Kansas City.
Mahomes always looks like he's in pain.
It looks. It's because the helmet doesn't like fit right. I think because of his Q-tip hair. So it's like it always looks like it's forward a bit. Like it always looks like it doesn't fit right. Like it's uncomfortable, and maybe that's why he's in pain because the helmet doesn't fit. I don't know. 3rd and 8 for the Chiefs. That's got to be offsides on the Ravens. They're in the backfield. Wow. They got him sacked. They're blowing it play dead, and they're not calling that offsides. Either that is the greatest jump, or that's a missed call. I could have sworn he was offsides.
Yeah, I mean, because
I'm not exactly sure who was on that side when he jumped, but I could have sworn he jumped. Ojabo. I thought it was Ojabo who jumped. But they're not going to call it. They're not calling it. So interesting.
That's the end of the first quarter, too.
Maybe my eyes deceive me. I don't know.
You know what's the wonderful thing about doing this play-by-play live feed with you?
What's that, brother?
I get to watch football and not have to listen to Chris Collinsworth.
Well, now here's a guy.
Yeah. He's got to do the slide in with the chair.
I was going to say, listen, we can do the slide. That's not a problem. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Well, I got to tell you, when you talk about Patrick Mahomes, now here's a guy who has a really weird-looking wife. And that's not fair. That's not fair. Brittany Mahomes, she's a lovely woman, so that's fine.
So she makes her faces.
Well, I mean, we all, she... She's
you want to go there?
She's who she is, and that's what it is, What, they've been together since high school or something? Like she's known him since then, and they've been together since then. So, like, what are you gonna do? Like the funny thing is now, like my nephew is he's got his first kind of like high school like real girlfriend now.
Okay.
And It's like one of those things. She's from what everybody says, she's a lovely girl, and that's fine. I don't care.
Did you tell him to run though?
No. But like you got to figure. If But he's going to be like he's got NFL written all over him.
Yeah.
At least and at least cause like he's that level of good. Like he's getting scouts and attention already, and he's a freshman.
Yeah.
Like so that's the level that we're talking about. Okay. So it's at this point it's like she might just hitch herself to that horse, man, and just be like, hey, let's go. And that's a mean thing to say. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, to be fair, that's what a lot of people have said about Brittany. So,
Yeah.
But I'm sure, I haven't met this girl, and I'm sure she's lovelier than Brittany Mahomes. I'm just going to say that, so. Beginning of the second quarter here. Matt Ariza, by the way, congratulations for getting the job.
Oh, God.
Justice served. Glad to see him back in the league.
What's his nickname? Punting God or God of Punt?
It was something like that. Yeah, like punting God. And that just goes into the end zone. So that's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And guess what? We just came back from commercial, but now we're going to go to commercial again. Look at NBC.
I know you don't like NASCAR, but this is what NASCAR does too, and drives me nuts when I watch. Like I don't watch it every week, but it'll be a good battle going on. Oh, we'll be right back, and they'll do side by side stuff that you can't hear what's going on. It's like
that's a good battle happening. Well, I mean, it's.
I know you don't.
Everybody's going left. I don't know what to tell you. It's a battle. This is a battle. This is really look at it. Look at the strategy that's going on. Wow! Look at that strategy. That's good athleticism right there.
Dale Sr. tried to do a different strategy.
He did. Hey, listen, points for trying something new and different. Didn't work out, but points for trying.
Oh, I'm going to hell. We're going.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do well. We're not gonna do well.
Looks like they're gonna bring the blitz here.
Lamar's under center for one of the rare times. Oh, my dear sweet Lord! Was that out?
Yeah,
I think that ball came out.
Yeah,
I think that ball came out.
Blue flag. Oh! Chiefs got
it. Chiefs ball. We've got our first turnover of the 2024 season.
And it looked like Jones was the one that popped it out.
That Kansas City defense, man, that defensive front has been all over these Ravens offensive line all game so far. I say all game, and the second quarter just started. But for real, they've been all over them.
That one's on that one's definitely on Lamar. Well,
no, listen, he was going back to pass. It was coming from the blind side. He had people coming up front too, but he had I don't know who was that from behind there. I couldn't tell. It was 50. Was that 54? I couldn't quite catch the number. Let me see. Leo Chanel. Coco Chanel. Number 5. Well, number 54, actually, but. Pacheco gets a couple yards there on first down. But, hold your horses. There's a flag. And that's going to be a holding, and that's going to be... Oh, on Kelce. Oh, you're disappointing Taylor. She dressed like that, and you're disappointing Taylor tonight. How dare you, Travis? And shave that lipworm off.
I don't think he has a target yet this game.
No, not yet.
No,
not a target, but a hold. And he's on the outside. Why are you grabbing it? You know you can't grab the outside, you dumb bastard.
I dare you to say that to his face.
If Taylor's there. I want to look. Oh, come on. Don't freeze now. Pass out to the side. That is incomplete. He got a hit on it, too. I'm restarting.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it when that happens? Don't you hate it when the stream that you're trying to watch on doesn't work? Still better than Peacock, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when you think about it, at the end of the day, still better than Peacock.
Got Lennon down here, and I think he's dreaming because it sounded like a motorcycle.
Lennon's a good dog. I miss him. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
He's a good boy. Who's your good
I actually, when we came home from Maryland on Monday, because we picked him up Monday from the border. Yeah, I said that wrong. From the kennel.
I was going to say, you're
about an hour home, I had to give him a calming pill. He just would not calm down. Like he was so excited he wouldn't stop panting so heavily. And you know, we were, you know, he wanted his cuddles. He got his cuddles with mom. Then he got his cuddles with me, but I had to give him a calming pill. And he calmed down. He was high as shit, but it's funny to watch him with that.
3rd and 9 coming up here for the Chiefs. Why are we showing the punter? Is that the punter, 42 or whatever?
No.
I don't know who that is.
42. Let me see here.
Mahomes back to throw in shotgun. Ball up. Big catch. Oh, he dropped it. Was that Juju? Juju, you got to catch that.
He's too worried about his TikToks. 42 was their fullback. Kansas City's fullback.
What's his name? I don't even. They keep on showing him. Why are they showing
Carson
him?
Steele.
Remington Steele? What?
Carson Steele.
That's a porno name.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to catch that. Here comes Harrison, the ladies' dream, Butker. Lining up for a field goal. And there's a reason why he's like the highest paid kicker in the NFL. That's an easy score for him. So that's going to be a 10 spot up there for the Chiefs. 10-7. Kansas City taking the lead here in the early stages of the second quarter after a horrendous fumble by. I'm not blaming Lamar for that one. That's the offensive line, and there's a lot right now. The fact that Baltimore has a touchdown with the way the Chiefs defense is played and the way the Ravens offensive line is played is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah,
because I thought honestly that first drive was going to be 3 and out for the Ravens. And the fact that they were able to go down the field and get a touchdown is pretty amazing. Plus, they've already had 3 illegal procedure penalties, and they've allowed the Chiefs front 4 to just go through them like a sieve. So,
yeah,
all things considered, still not a bad spot for Baltimore. Considering how everything's going, you're still doing pretty good.
So I know it's early in the game, but do you think this is one of those games that if Kansas City lets Baltimore hang around, they could pull this out?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Baltimore can catch a lucky break there. That's what I mean. You had a turnover opportunity here inside their red zone, and you only got 3 points out of it. Like,
yeah,
I think you needed 7 there, like to just kind of to get a little bit of separation, push yourself a little bit, put a little bit more pressure on Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because
it would have been curious, if they got the touchdown there, would Baltimore resort to what they did in the playoffs there and just get away from the run and just let Lamar pass?
That's my question too. Like if you start getting to it where you're a possession or 2 possessions up, is Lamar going to try to force it? Are they going to just try to abandon Derrick Henry and just like that? I think it'd be way. First of all, I think it'd be way too early to start abandoning Derrick Henry out of your game plan already. Even if you're down 2 possessions, I can't see that. But stranger things have happened. Man, I can't.
The strangest thing is Taylor's only been shown once.
Especially the way she's looking, dude. If maybe they're hearing it, maybe they don't want to, but man, if I'm one of the directors in there, or if I'm a cameraman, it also makes me wonder if they have like a dedicated Taylor cameraman just to
okay.
when they can go, just keep something on her. If something happens, boom, we can just cut right to her and then cut right out. Which, by the way, I would love to apply for that job. That's the job I want, and that's going to be another kickback. So it seems like the Kansas City strategy is touchback. Just put it in the end zone, touchback, no returns for anybody. Which you have to have, and so far it's been all right, but you have to have massive trust in your defense then.
Yeah.
To have them putting the ball on the 30. This is why I really wish they would have put it on the 35, because then you really got to think about, like, at that point, a touchback is a punishment, as it should be. In my mind, I think it should be.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers in motion here, 1st and 10 for Baltimore. Lamar Jackson in shotgun yet again. Fake handoff to Henry. Pass out to Zay Flowers there on a screen. He gets about 7 yards. And that seems to be the way to go about it for Baltimore right now. You know, listen, if Zay Flowers is not playing badly at all.
No.
And if all you're getting is kind of like those little short screens, little passes out into the flat, little short passes over in the middle or something like that, take it. And then try to do something to open up some running lanes there for Derrick Henry, because Derrick Henry has not been able to get going. He's got the one touchdown when they were down there, but he hasn't done a lot or looked that impressive as it is. And as I say that, he's able to bounce off a few people, get about 6 yards on a carry, and get a Baltimore first down.
I don't know if you saw that. Did you see how he just shoved his lineman like 5 yards down?
Yeah, he ran into the back of his lineman and was like, can you just in my way? But also, look at Derrick Henry, and then look at the lineman. He's not that much smaller than the lineman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a bit of a beast. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Their own 43 for Baltimore. Zay Flowers in motion again. Play action to Henry. He dumps it off down there to
Likely.
That was likely a good pass. A good decision.
Likely's going to be a catch. Likely a good catch.
Lamar's already he's
yelling at his rookies.
He's jumping and yelling at his O-line, which, granted, after the first quarter and a couple minutes of this, Lamar, don't blame you. Do not blame you one bit. Maybe get on their ass a little bit. Lamar Jackson in shotgun again. Pass out to Zay Flowers again in the flat. He's dancing around, had a first down, danced all the way back to where now it's 2 yards away from a first down, and there's a flag.
I hate that. I hate when receivers.
You have the first down. Keep going forward. Oh, so bad.
And even if he is a half yard short, now you're a yard and a half short. Minus whatever this flag is.
Pass interference on the offense. On Bateman.
Rashad Bateman.
Bateman. Speaking of Bateman, we still have only seen Taylor Swift once. That was bad. That was a bad one. That was a bad joke. That was a bad one. I reached for that one.
Yeah, you did.
I don't care. It's still funny to me, damn it.
Wrestling's still real to me.
It's still real to me, damn it. 2nd and 15 now because of the penalty. Lamar Jackson in shotgun. He looked like a design run. He's going to take it. Gets 5 yards at a healthy dose of ouch. So that's going to be 3rd down now. I was going to say, he got back to about the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 now.
You know what?
What's
this
that?
Baltimore offensive line isn't playing that well, and I don't know. I don't know why. They have a lineman named Voorhees. Hike.
We're getting a spooky season too, so I'm excited for that as well. So.
Yep. Yeah, all the Halloween decorations are coming out.
Oh yeah. Oh, looks like Chiefs front line got such deep penetration they over pursued.
Ooh.
Lamar with good run there, but still didn't get the first down. He's about 3 yards short, but took a good hit. And he's talking his shit, as they say in the vernacular. Still didn't get the first down though.
This was a pissed off run.
Yeah, this was. I'm tired of my offensive line. I'm tired of everything like that. I at least want to hit somebody. Lowered his shoulder, kind of hit him. Not bad. Hey, Bubba. It's the wife. I would ask her to come on camera, but she would sooner punch me in the face. So they went for it on 4th down. Zay Flowers, and they did not get it. Not even close. Oh, boy. That's a decision.
Is Dan Campbell on the sidelines there?
That's a decision. First of all, you throw the ball 5 yards behind the first down where you have to be, hoping to get that was a choice. That's a choice. I don't know about that one. I'm not an NFL coach. I'm not an expert. I've already said that. That's a choice. That's a motherfucking choice. I'm trying to curse less. I do apologize.
What, 10 minutes left in the half? 9 minutes, something like that? And you're only down by 3 points?
I was going to say, that almost seems like a desperate move.
Yeah.
Like in the and that's the point. This is the first game of the year, first half of the year. You're only down 3 points. Your defense isn't playing awfully.
Yeah.
Like you got a punt out of the Chiefs already before. I don't know.
If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna go for the 4th down, I would much rather do a fake punt.
I was gonna say the way this game is going seemed to be like the offense has traded some early punches, defense has then stepped up, stopped Baltimore, stopped Kansas City. You got 2 stops there. You had a bad turnover. That happens, but your defense stopped them, held them to 3 in a spot where they could have easily gotten a touchdown. Now you're in a spot, you get stopped, you're still only down 3. Why do something? And in that spot, in that part of the field, like you're still like you're on your side. That's your side of the 50.
Yeah.
Jimbo, I'm a little perplexed by that one. I got to tell you, as a professional football pundit, I'm a little perplexed by that one.
Yeah. I mean, I expect that out of Andy Reid, how he likes his trick plays and things like that. But
Twitter is just as perplexed.
At that play, or why Taylor Swift hasn't been shown more?
A little column A, a little column B. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Packers and Eagles tomorrow from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Eagles started to show. I saw some clips of them. Looked like they were at the field singing some Brazilian song. So it seemed like they were loosening it up a little bit, not being so tight of the, I don't want to be here.
No, they still don't want to be there. Kansas City, 1st and 10 from their 49-yard line. Pacheco gets the ball, gets about a yard, not much. Why didn't you throw the ball to Aguilar? Oh, yeah, that's right.
He thought he could.
That's what they had Aguilar there as a almost like as a decoy. Aguilar's going up there saying, "You could have thrown it to me. I'm better than just a decoy." And Lamar Jackson's like, "I saw you play in Philadelphia. Relax."
You had one good year, your whole career.
2nd and 8, pass out. Kelce finally gets a catch. Hey, they're gonna show her. They're gonna show her. Show her.
That might be. If they don't show her here, it's rigged.
Maybe, yeah.
They're not showing her.
Not showing her. It's going to be... Oh, you caved into the pressure. You caved into the pressure from the basement-dwelling Neanderthals. How dare you? Boo.
I'm going to have to watch the Today Show tomorrow. And because they're going to ask Adele tomorrow.
I'm going to have to watch Today tomorrow. And yesterday is today. You heard me. 3rd and 7. There's offsides on the Chiefs. That's a flag. Yeah, no, we see that, ref. We get it. We see it.
I like the chief player. That's on me. Well, yeah, because you're
No
the
shit.
only one.
You're the only person standing. Taylor. That's the wrong Taylor we wanted to say.
Someone take his helmet off and make sure that's not Tony.
If that's Kadarius Toney, my man's been hitting the Nathan's hot dogs a little too much. So now 3rd and 12 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes back to pass. He's got time, protection, but breaks down. He's able to roll out, gets away, throws it up, caught by Kelce. That's a first down, baby.
First down.
Still not good. There, we got her, baby. Woo!
See, I turned over a new leaf.
See, look, now you're excited. See? You put a Taylor counter down there. You got excited to see her then.
But you know why I'm doing it.
I don't know why you're doing it, honestly.
Yeah, I said it in the chat, or either in the chat or on the show.
Oh, did you? I missed it.
I want to hear everybody bitch and complain about it because I love chaos and.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I do. Yeah, at this point, I do like hearing the people bitch about it. It's like,
yeah,
like enough. Like you can't. Like it's. It is kind of funny. Pass over the middle. Look at. Oh my God, Kansas. All of a sudden, this is the thing, and this is the thing when it comes to Kansas City. That's going to be a first down for the Chiefs, by the way. Xavier Worthy, fast man. But it seems like they're struggling. Oh, they're not doing something. Oh, and then literally like in 3 plays, it's like bang, bang, bang. We've got 35 yards over. It's like holy shit.
What if they're toying with them, acting like, oh, this is not working, that's not working. Okay, we'll play now.
Just like a cat with a mouse or something, just like just pawing at it. Could be. I don't know. Could be.
If that's the case, I would like to see Travis Kelce, the running back, because I never could pronounce his name.
Look at Pacheco, that little ball I hate. 1st and 10, big run. He got about 6-7 yards just on effort. That's Rutgers, baby.
And Rice to get an anytime touchdown. All 3 of them.
I didn't put any bets on this game. I was thinking about it, but I was too busy like doing shit, so I just never did.
Yeah. That's the only one I put in. And I did my daily or my weekly fantasy football.
Oh, I just realized Kansas City took a timeout, and I never noticed.
I wonder why. So 6 minutes left. Maybe an injury timeout.
No. Oh! Don't let Taylor slip through your fingers like that, brother. Don't let that happen. 3rd and 5. Travis, you got to catch that ball. You got to catch that ball.
Yeah. It was almost like he wasn't ready for it or something.
Are you ready for it? Boom, boom. Let's see. I'm sorry. It's what happens when you have a Swiftie wife. It's in your head. It's in your head. It's already there. Travis moving to the outside. Mahomes throws it up. That's almost picked. Worthy actually played like DB there. So again, Baltimore's defense didn't break. That's a great defensive play by Xavier Worthy right there. What a great defensive play.
But yeah, like you said though, once again, only 3 points. Wow.
Yeah. And it's like, and that's the problem. Like, why would you go for it on 4th down if you're Baltimore like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I think a lot of people don't get it, to tell you the truth. Butker splits the uprights again. Man, that guy he's such a good kicker. So whatever else anybody wants to say, whatever like that. As a kicker, Mans is good. I
was wondering where you were going to go with that.
I'm not. Listen. I don't want that smoke. I don't want that heat. You know what they say? Can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. So.
So 13-7. So now, I mean, it's pretty close to well, no, it is a 1-score game now.
It's still a 1-possession game. Yeah, it's still a 1-possession game.
Oh, I wonder, maybe the pressure starts creeping in a little bit on the Ravens.
Because if the Ravens get a touchdown and an extra point, they're in the lead.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I mean. Well, that was the thing, too. When you're down 3, you're still not that far out of it. Why are you going for it on the 50-yard line? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I don't get it. But good job by their defense stepping up. And, the Kansas City had some big plays, got big chunk yardage, but then, again, kind of stalled when they got in the red zone. Same what they did with the turnover. So I don't understand. I don't understand Baltimore's thinking with that play call, and I think that's going to be a question a lot of people have. Like, that's going to be one of the things that is all over sports talk tomorrow morning. Yeah. Is why was that a decision that was made?
Even post game, that's going to be the first question they're going to ask him.
Barstool Sports on Twitter. Travis Kelce looks like a dude who started crafting his own 9% IPA that tastes like trash. You gotta trust me, bro. IPAs, it'll fruit you, man. It tastes so good. Don't you like that? How hoppy? Dude, this tastes like literal Indian sewer water. Get it away from me. I don't understand. IPA is the worst beverage ever. It's not beer. It's literal ball water. It's just the worst. No. And you have to have a sophisticated. No, you have to have a dead palate. You have to have no taste buds. Like, you burnt your taste buds out. There's nothing there left. So you're like, oh, this tastes good. No, it's just the disgustingness that's giving you some sensation in your mouth that you haven't had in 30 years because you got no damn taste buds left, and you're like, oh, I actually taste something. This must be good. No, it doesn't. It's the worst beer in the history of ever. It's not even beer. It shouldn't be classified as beer. Keep it as IPA. That's what it means. Get it the hell out of there. Disgusting. Sorry, had to go on an IPA rant there. And Butker again with another touchback.
I like Jameson, and I tried their IPA whiskey the one time, and it literally did take me a month to finish it, and I forced myself because I'm not wasting money.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste alcohol. No, of course not.
Yeah, it literally tasted like potpourri. I was drinking potpourri.
Yeah, poopery. It's disgusting.
Potpourri.
Just the worst. Ugh.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Jacoby.
Yeah, Jacoby's gone. D'Alessandro, he's gone. Yep. Baltimore 1st and 10 from the 30 after another touchback. By Harrison Butker.
I think they need an answer here.
That's
Jesus. Oh,
I was going to say, flag? I was like, there's no flag, and it finally came out. I was like, oh, all right, finally.
That looked like the Ray Lewis play after the Super Bowl. He murdered somebody.
Pass interference, you think? That wasn't very tranquil of you. See? I'm a punny guy. Oh, God, I hate myself sometimes.
Leave our Notre Dame guy alone.
Oh, yeah, I've heard. He is a Notre Dame guy. You heard about that. Another fresh down. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. End around there by Zay Flowers. He gets about 8 yards, 8 yards. It's good. 7. That's 7. I got bad eyes. But look at the glasses. Glasses mean bad eyes. What are you going to do?
It seems like Zay Flowers is the only one that's doing anything on this offense.
I hate that I have to keep on restarting this thing.
Derrick Henry, he's not doing anything. Lamar is running around for his life.
Well, yeah, because that offensive line is atrocious. It's just.
It looks like Daniel Jones last year.
I don't know if it's that bad, but it's not great. It's definitely not great. Derrick Henry gets the carry, but that's going to be a flag. What do we got here? I'm going to imagine it's probably some kind of holding. Nope. Lamar's clapping. Offsides. They have declined that penalty because it results in a first down.
First down.
I misread. He was so good.
Oh, Jesus. He pulled a Tony.
He's giving them the... Yeah, no, he lined up in the neutral zone. Jesus Christ.
That's another play that drives me nuts. You're right next to the ball.
You can see it. You know what the neutral zone is. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's doing it again.
Yeah, he's pretty damn close.
He's pretty close to that. First time, Lamar Jackson putting on the moves. He's going to get 11 yards on the first down. 4:25 left here in the second quarter. 4:23, 2, 1, 4:20. Clock is running here in the second quarter. And Baltimore's moving. Baltimore's moving the ball.
And it seemed like the last two plays, Kansas City didn't show any blitz or do any blitz, and they got some good yardage out of it. See if they bring the blitz back.
Looks like it.
Yeah, you got
Lamar's he's audibling out.
Just 4 minutes.
Whoop, flag. Somebody moved, somebody jumped, somebody went. Oh,
Delay a
game. Didn't get the ball off. Oh, man. That's a win for the defense, too, because if you're able to go ahead and try to get them to audible and get out of a play, they're seeing a blitz or do something like that, confuse them enough to where then you get to delay a game, that's a win for the defense as well.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you have entirely too much time on your hands, man.
I was like, oh, Rock'em Sock'em Robot, but then I'm like, that's just creepy looking.
That's just, that's those puppet things. Those, like, yeah. Oh, here comes the blitz on the outside. Lamar Jackson goes the other way. Gets about 3.5, 4 yards about on that carry. On second down. 3:14 left here in the second quarter.
Who got ball to kick off the game?
Baltimore did.
Baltimore, okay. So they need a score here. They need to tie this up.
I think they need to if they score here, they're going to take the lead because they're not going to. Tucker's not missing an extra point.
Yeah.
Broadcaster jinx. I'm not a broadcaster. I'm a YouTuber. Get it right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They do get the snap ball finally. 2nd and 12 here. Lamar Jackson passes out there to his tight end, but there's another flag.
Holy Jesus.
Andrews gets his first target of the game, but there is another flag. Flags are flying. I should have put a flag counter next to the Taylor one.
So I'm going to look now and see how many
illegal procedure again. Or illegal formation, sorry. Yeah, again, off the line. My God, this is the 4th or 5th illegal formation or illegal procedure on Baltimore already in this game.
8 penalties so far in this game.
You're not you can't win a game if you're going to have these many penalties, especially this early, and all the same kind of penalties.
Yeah.
2nd and 17 now from the 44-yard line for the Ravens. Again, passes out to the flat. That seems to be their go-to play here to Zay Flowers. Just get Zay in the flat, throw it to him, and hopefully his speed makes it work.
Yeah. That should take us to the 2-minute warning.
And that will take a 2-minute timeout.
Yeah, what was that all about?
College football does not want them to use warning, apparently. I heard one of the announcers, I think it was during the, was it the Sunday night game? I think it might have been the Sunday night game.
Yeah.
And they said, we've been instructed by, college to use the term 2-minute timeout and not say 2-minute warning. And I've heard a couple of them say, almost catch themselves, 2-minute timeout here. Yeah. And we'll be right back here. And it's all right.
Because the one joke I saw was there's going to be a sniper up on the roof, so if you do say 2-minute warning.
That's insensitive, Jimbo. We've already had to deal with snipers trying to take out former presidents and things of that nature.
I do have to laugh about the whole Disney and DirecTV not coming to a deal, and Disney pulling all their channels halfway through the U.S. Open and 5 minutes before the LSU
the Florida State game is getting ready to go, and it pulls it off. And I was saying,
yeah,
Disney is nothing if not petty. And
Yeah, but
so
DirecTV's overpriced.
and direct all of it's bad. All of them are bad. All of them are just ugh.
But you know who's good?
Who's that?
Us. We're good.
Well, we're cheap. You can't get cheaper than free. And that's what we are here. We're free. So you can't beat that. And we're fun. We're fun and free. We're the world's worst hookers. Fun and free. But if you are watching, thank you so very much. Please like, share, and subscribe. It does help very much. And if you are feeling generous, donation station links are down there. You got the QR codes down there as well. Also, got a merch store right down there at the QR code and the links as well. It's kind of like donating, except you get like cool stuff with it. Hoodie weather is coming, and that's for sure. And you can go ahead and get yourself Stay Tuned Sports hoodie with more teams are coming available. Got a couple Eagles ones, got a couple Giants ones, got a Jets one. Working on more. I think I got a Seahawks one getting ready to drop. Want to do like the 8-bit helmets and stuff like that. I have some of those in the works. So, a preview of the Packers and Eagles in Brazil. We're just gonna keep on looking at that game, man. I hope that is a good one.
Yeah, I mean, you think on paper it should be.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out how. We're going to find out how the Eagles are, how they come back or they bounce back from last year. If they do, we're going to see how Jordan Love is, how he handles the contract, how he handles, how he does that. We're going to a lot of learning. We're going to learn a lot in this first week here, Jimbo. Or we'll learn nothing, which is also what happens a lot in week one. So, Lamar Jackson back in the field running for his life. Can't find anybody. Throws it out to nobody. Incomplete. 4th down for Baltimore, and it looks like they're going to do the smart decision now and punt it, although they should have done that the last time, because then you might have had a chance to at least get the Chiefs to punt it back instead of giving them fantastic field position to at least get into field goal range and then make it a 6-point game.
Now, King, they haven't snapped the ball yet, so they may try to fake punt it.
No, Tucker's going to go for it here.
How long of a field goal? Let's see here.
This is depending on how long it is. It's within his wheelhouse. Oh my God! Tucker missed it.
God.
Justin Tucker missed the first field goal of the year. That's Justin Tucker. Wow.
Snap was good.
Everything was good. It just lazily lifts it to the left. Man, if there is just a picture of nothing going right, it's the Baltimore Ravens right now. Holy shnikes.
Now I think you're going to start seeing some pressure being on them. Like you said, nothing's happening.
No, this is where if you're a hardball, you have to everybody calm down. It's 1 half. We're still only down 6 for now. Let's see. We'll see what Kansas City does here in the last minute 54 or whatever it is. But you're everybody remain calm, enhance your peace, all is well. Wow.
I mean, granted, it was a long field goal. It was probably
absolutely. Don't get me wrong. 55. None of them are good, but just for Justin Tucker, that's his wheelhouse is hitting the long, nearly impossible field goals. You know what I mean? So to be that already,
and the other thing too is the line of scrimmage looked like it was 35-37. Now that comes coming back to the 42, 43.
Yeah, no, yeah, it goes to where you kick it. Yeah.
Also,
but that's
oh boy,
that's so. But again, that's not a bad that one. I'm not. That's not a bad decision. I'm not going to question that decision. That's Justin Tucker. That's your boy. Anybody in the NFL with that kind of distance is going to put Justin Tucker out there. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The question right now, let's say the game ends like this right now. The question everybody's going to be asking is, why did you go for it on that 4th down? And all the plays to choose. Why did you choose that one?
Yeah.
Like, not only was it, I think, a bad decision to go for it on fourth down, but then the play call you decide to use, not the best.
Yeah.
Not great. Oh, boy. Man, I am... I'm a little shocked.
I was going to
I'm
say
a little
flabbergasted.
Hey, Quincy! Good name. That kid's like, what, 15 years old or something? He's got an Olympic medal, and now he's like, I got to go back to high school. Sorry, everybody. Mahomes getting pressure in the pocket, throws an interception. I didn't even get a chance to move the possession arrow ball thing. But there we go. Moved it over there. The Chiefs had it, and then it goes right back to Baltimore. Wow. You're going to wish you had that one back there, Mahomesy.
Yeah, that's Roquan Smith.
Why are you trying to throw a ball away in the middle of the field? Take the sack.
Yeah, that's a catch.
I was going to say, I see them trying to look at it. Did that touch the ground? I'm going to zoom in here. There's zoom. Let me see my big screen here. Well, it seems like, they're saying it's a good one. So, again, Baltimore's defense has shown up.
Yeah.
Their offensive line, not so much. Again, out to the flat.
Oh, he broke someone's ankle.
Yeah. Oof. That's good. What was that? 5-6 yard gain there? I don't know who 43 is.
For Baltimore or
Baltimore.
KC? Okay.
Because that's who just caught the ball. Lamar Jackson back to pass. Whoa, over pursuit, first down and more. He gets a lot, but he gets about 8 more yards in the first down list. So that's going to be first down for Baltimore.
I do not see a 43 on our list here.
Yeah, he's there. He just threw a block on that play, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, Wikipedia.
Well, that was your first mistake. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line for Baltimore. Lamar Jackson back to pass, looking around, trying to find somebody open. Nobody there. Good coverage. Now he's going to start to run. He gets out of the pocket. He gets about 6 or 7 yards on the scramble. Second down, 48, 47, 46. Time ticking down here for Baltimore. They're letting the clock tick. 2nd and 4.
Wow.
Line up, clearly no huddle. Wasted about 12 seconds there. Lamar Jackson passing out to the flat over there to 86. That's likely again. I'm sorry, 80, not 86. 80. That's my bad. Bad eyes, bad peepers. I've been telling you. Yeah, but in 2022, nobody was faster than Daniel Jones, so I don't want to hear it. I still hope he can run well with his ACL.
That's going to be the other thing with me I'm curious to see, too. Is he going to be more reserved to
take off and run?
Much?
He had a good run in the preseason against Houston, so 27 seconds left. Play clock all the way down to 0. That's going to be a flag, or is a timeout? They're going to call. You have to have called a timeout. Please tell me you called.
Yeah. I see the ref up top left there said they called a timeout.
So that's a timeout by the Ravens, the Magpies, the Blackbirds, the Crows. There's a couple other names for crows, and Corvids. They're all part of the Corvid family. Smart birds, evil birds. Yeah, they hold a grudge. They will hold a grudge against you. They're mean, but they also can be very friendly. They're very nice. I like crows. I like ravens. They're cool. They're cool birds.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah,
Quote
that's
the
why
Raven.
they're named Edgar Allan Poe. Because not because he was born there, but because that's where he died.
Yeah.
Some say because of alcohol poisoning. Some say that he was actually like force-fed alcohol, poisoned, and then murdered, or like a voting scheme or something. Like there's a lot of questionable things when it comes to old EA Poe there. Lamar Jackson back to pass, throws again to likely dancing around and gets close to the first down, just short. Looks like where the ref is marking him. That's going to be just short, by the way the line judge is calling it, and Baltimore calls their second timeout of the half.
Yeah, it's Zay Flowers and Lamar when he's running for his life. They're the only two. Well, likely seems like he's been coming on.
Yeah, this
This
drive, he's come up big. Likely has come up real big in this drive.
Yeah.
He had a couple of catches before that, but he's done really well. He's done really well there. Lamar Jackson's already surpassed his AFC Championship game totals. He's got 8 rushes for 63 yards compared to the AFC Championship game. He had 8 rushes for 50 something, 56. I missed it before it came off there, but he's already rushed more in this game than he did the AFC Championship game. He steps up in the pocket again.
Oh my
Whoa!
God.
Was that a shovel pass? I thought that might have been a fumble for a second.
That's what I thought too.
That was kind of a weird, awkward kind of thing. Yeah. It was a weird thing that he happened to do there.
If Mahomes could do it, I could do it.
Relax. Lamar Jackson can do a lot of things, but, there's still some things. So now 3rd and 1, 18 seconds left here in the first half. We've got to look at Mark Andrews there lining up. They're just inside the 10-yard line. Lamar Jackson pitches it back.
Got the first.
That's a first down.
Gotta call timeout. There it is.
12 seconds left. That's
This way,
to the mysterious
it's-
number 43 that you don't see.
I will look now.
And that was Baltimore's last timeout.
Justice Hill is.
I thought I
43.
saw a hill on the back, but I didn't know who it was. Because I'm bad at math and looking and paying attention to things.
And yes, I do not have him on my list.
You don't have him
must have
on
just-
the list.
He must have just got signed today.
Or you just went to Wikipedia, copy and pasted, and didn't really pay attention.
Most likely that.
Little column A, a little column B, maybe. I don't know. I do the same thing. That's okay. 13 seconds. They put another second on the clock there. 13 seconds. 1st and goal. Baltimore, no timeouts. Lamar Jackson throws the ball. Batted down by
He almost came down with that.
Chernal there. Chernal. And 9 seconds left. Are they running off the field? They're going to go for just a field goal now? 9 seconds, I think, is still enough time to get another playoff.
Yeah, you could take a shot to the end zone.
I think you can go. Yeah, you're on the 8-yard line there, 7-yard
Yeah.
line. I think you could do it. Now's not the time to be conservative. Like you
Yeah.
know, you already went for it on 4th down on the 50. Like, come on.
Okay.
So they are 2nd and goal. 9 seconds left from the 7-yard line. 3, 2, up. Looks like it's going to be timeout on Kansas City. Spags is a little animated here. He's getting a little animated. Ref's coming over getting animated. Everybody's animated. It's like a cartoon party out here.
Welcome to Applebee's. Yeah, we'll take the hamburger. Cover your mouth. They'll steal your order.
They can steal your order. I like Spags. He's a great defensive coach. Great with the Giants. Won a
With
Super
Philly,
Bowl
too.
with us. He's just good. Maybe not a great
wonder-
head coach, but a great defensive. It reminds me a lot of Wade Phillips. Great coordinator. Never quite worked out as a head coach, but great coordinator.
I wonder if him and Andy Reid is going to have the same Belichick Mayo contract deal. When Reed's ready to retire,
Maybe.
he automatically takes over.
I don't know. Second goal, 9 seconds left. Play clock rolling down. 5, 4. Snap gets off. Lamar Jackson back to throw. Getting pressure. Throws it just over everybody's head. Probably the smart play to make. 4 seconds left. Get Tucker out there. See if you can get it back down to a 3-point game going into the half.
And once again, that offensive line did not help Lamar at all there.
That Baltimore offensive line is going to be, if this is how it's going to be a problem all year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, they're going to have to do something to try to fix that because it's not great. Tucker, up and good. That's an easy 3. It's about as easy 3 as you're going to get. Only a second came off the clock? Or did they add more?
Do they still do the automatic 5 seconds roll off?
I guess not.
Huh.
Because the last I looked, that clock stopped was at 4. He kicked the field goal. It went to 3.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So there's at least going to be another kickoff. And you can't squib it and you can't do anything like that. Like, you have to kick it off.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Like, it takes a lot away from that. And, like, that's the other thing, too. Like, just give us the old kick. Like, that's the other thing that I hate. Like, just give us the old kickoff, you know. But they're pretty well determined to never have the kickoff the way it was. So it's either this or nothing. But
yeah.
So between this or nothing, I'll take this. But and Tucker kicks it. And that's going to be a touchback. And the Chiefs, I imagine, will just probably kneel on it.
Yeah.
Big yawn. Sorry. I'm sorry to anybody watching. I'm yawning. Sorry. Been a long day.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a long day for me as well.
Well, yeah, because now you have the
Exciting
excitement
day.
of waiting for your home team, you know?
Yep.
Going here. Mahomes kneels on the ball, and that will bring us to the half. Score 13-10. The Chiefs over the Ravens as it stands. Maybe the most surprising part of this entire first half has been there's only been 2 Taylor Swift sightings. That is definitely the under. If you had the bets on that, if you had the under, you're doing pretty well. I'm sure a lot of the overs not doing too well right now as far as that goes. But
and the other thing, too, is in the first quarter, Baltimore got 7. Chiefs got 7. I was thinking this is going to be 50, 60 points.
Right.
And here we are, only nine more points. You know, a quarter and a half later.
It's up. Yeah, we got. We thought it might have been going back and forth like a little pow 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 pow. Turns out just defense is kind of stiffened up there. That's why I'm still so surprised that they went for it on that 4th down on the 5th. Like you're lucky that your defense was stout enough to stop them and keep them to 3.
Yeah.
From that, because they should have got 7, you know, and considering that your defense also saved you on the bad turnover where they should have got 7 there, this could very easily be 21-10 right now.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it could still be 21-7 because who knows how that changes it. But those 2 things there, if they get a touchdown on each one of those drives, which you would figure the Chiefs, they probably would or usually should, this game could be out of hand already. So the Ravens defense is saving them. It's keeping them in this game. But that Ravens offensive line is the biggest. Outside of the one decision to go for it on the 4th down, which is still very quizzical, I don't get that. But that Baltimore offensive line is a problem and not a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this where we're gonna part ways? Where you're gonna say goodbye to the stream?
Yeah, because I gotta get up in about 5-6 hours. So I gotta get my beauty sleep.
Well, yes, we know that. So and you have work, and I get that. So so everybody will see that. So you are leaving us right now. I will be back here with the second half. Until then, hold on one second. Let me get this set up here real quick. Because I want to make sure that I have this all ready for everybody. But so we'll have this all there. We'll have this all set up for everybody, and then I'll be right back here to help bring in the second half, and we'll do that. But for now, Jimbo, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night for your Eagles and the Packers.
Yes.
And for everybody else, going to take a short break, real short break here. I'm going to be right back here with the second half. All right? Be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Just me now. Jimbo has gone away. He's gone to bed. He's got to wake up early tomorrow, so that's understandable. I think we all understand that. But here we are. First game of the year. I got to tell you that Ravens offensive line has been the biggest problem that I have seen so far. I think Lamar's played well outside of the fumble, but again, I think that's more of the offensive line's fault. Zay Flowers has been maybe the saving grace for them. They've played and their defense, the Ravens' defense has been fantastic, bending, not breaking, holding the Chiefs to 2 field goals when it could have very easily been 2 touchdowns, considering the field position where Kansas City got the ball on the turnover and then on the turnover on downs because of I think just the poor decision coming to go for it on basically the 50-yard line. So I did not understand that, but that offensive line right now is being the biggest problem when it comes to the Ravens, and I don't know how they're going to fix it. I honestly don't know how they're going to fix it, especially at least in this game. And if this is how they're going to be for the rest of the year, that's going to be a problem, At least in this humble observer's opinion. Kickoff, got a decent return. There seems to be a flag on the play. A lot of flags. Again, a lot of the illegal procedures and illegal formations. Holding on the Chiefs, kickoff return. That's going to bring them back about 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Apparently what I found out, you probably know if you're watching along with me, if you're watching the game along, is that, and I forgot about this, that the NFL was focusing on the bowing of the offensive line, that they couldn't have the offensive linemen play back from the line to kind of create that bow for the pocket for a pass rush situation when they're passing. So that's where a lot of the calls have been coming from. And that's why the Ravens have gotten so many of them. But you figure at some point you'd learn to not do it after at least 2 or 3. They've had at least 5 or 6 of the same exact calls. So I don't understand that. So here we go, 14:54. Third quarter just started. They're huddling up there. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. From the 19-yard line from after the penalty. Kelce's in motion. Handoff to Pacheco. He runs off to his right side. Yeah, he gets about 5 yards. Not a bad run there for the little ball of hate. Had a little trouble getting up, but he seems to be okay. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. We're going to have a second down coming up here. Kyle Van Noy, very underrated player. I think throughout his career, I think he's been very underrated. Oh, no, Pacheco really is. Is that Pacheco down there? Oh, no. I thought he got up and seemed to be okay, but he seems to be hurt over there on the sidelines. If that is Pacheco there, that was double overed in pain. 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Mahomes. Wide open. Rashid Rice. He had open field in front of him, could not quite get away, but they get into Baltimore territory. That is a huge, huge play. Oh, Mahomes ran into the sidelines. Something's going on. I don't know what's going on. Great play, though. Oh, Kelce was not able to get the block in there. He was already the Ravens defender was already past him by that point. Kelce was able to get a block in there. Maybe goes a little further, but I don't know. He got caught there. But, yeah, I don't know what was going on. They calling a timeout already. Something wrong with his helmet. Something's there. Oh, no, Baltimore called a timeout. Interesting. Madness. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. Rashid Rice has been big in this game, and, there's the argument whether he should even be playing or not. I don't know. That's up for the politicians in Washington to be arguing about. I don't know. He probably shouldn't be. He probably should be on the commissioner's exempt list. If we're being honest with each other, if everybody's just being honest, he probably shouldn't be playing. But here we are. 1st and 10. Oh! Mahomes with a little okey doke. He's able to get the pass off, and that's going to be another huge chunk yardage play there for the Chiefs. Massive play right over the middle after he goes ahead and okey dokes a defender coming in for the sack. My goodness. Get arms up, whoop! Gets right away from him. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Justin Watson. Huge pickup there. They are now on the 18 yard line. Handoff to Pacheco. He seems to be doing fine now, bowling over people. There is, however, a flag. Yet another one. And that's going to be holding, and that's going to be against the Chiefs, and that's going to bring them back. So good run by Pacheco, but doesn't matter. Was that the hold that broke him loose? Let's see. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it was very. I think it was very minimal. I don't know. Well, that's going to make it 1st and 20. Mahomes back to throw. Passes right through Rashid Rice's hands. Almost picked off by the Ravens. But that falls incomplete. 12:23 left here in the third quarter. I'm interested to see how this Baltimore offensive line comes on their first comes out here on their first possession when they get it, because there has to be some kind of adjustment. There has to be something that you can do already to just be like if you're Baltimore, I don't know how you go through the rest of the season with that offensive line. If that's how your offensive line is going to play, you're in trouble. Kansas City, 2nd and 20. Mahomes back to throw. Again, throws. That's going to be another incomplete pass after being pressured, and there is another flag. Should have put the flag counter up there along with Taylor, too. Oh, Kyle Van Noy is down. He is down. No helmet on. What do we got? Personal foul. Roughing the passer. That's automatic first down, and that goes on Maddenberg. Let's see. Does this count? Should this count? Oh, because he touched the helmet. He didn't even hit him with the helmet, but he touched it with his hand, and they're going to call that every time. And Van Noy's still down on the turf there at Arrowhead. And so they're going to take a commercial break. That's rough. Because that Baltimore defense is playing really well. They've got them. They're playing really, really, really hard, really tough, but you can't. And this is, I see people being upset with it. Portnoy's on Twitter screaming that's a coward call. Everybody's going to be upset. But, the refs are sucking the Chiefs' ass. Oh, my God. But that's a call that's going to happen. We know, as fans, whether you like it or not, we know if you touch the helmet with your hand, if you fart on them, if you fart on the helmet, they're going to throw the flag. His hand hit the helmet. They're going to throw the flag. If it hits the helmet, hits the face mask, they're going to throw the flag. You can sit there and call the coward's call and say it's bullshit and whatever. But we're how many years into this are we? We're 10 plus years into that kind of being a rule, into that being how the refs call it. It's not a surprise. We know what it is. We know what's coming. Like you can't sit here and still be surprised by it. You can't be. So, but here we are. and people are still being upset by it, but that's what are you going to do? Share from the twits, see if there's anything interesting. Anybody asking any interesting questions? Any more insights, as it were? Reading some of the tweets here. Our great Brandon Perna, fellow YouTuber, great job. But he even makes the point, soft roughing the passer call. Now football's back. Here we go, baby. Here we go. You get something where everybody says, "Oh, that's such a bitch call." Boo. We're here. We've made it. We've made it. Football's back, baby. I'll tell you what, that fight night series doesn't look too bad. I might give that a look there on the old cock. 1st and 10. Mahomes passes it off there to Gray, number 83 there, and that's going to be a 1st and goal as he gets all the way down to the 2, from what it appears to be. Noah Gray. 1st and goal, Mahomes in shotgun. Xavier Worthy in motion. Handoff to Pacheco, and that's going to be... Whoa! They are whirly dervishing there, but that's going to end up being a touchdown. It took a long time to get there. It took a hell of a long time to get there, but that is a Chiefs touchdown. And Baltimore's in trouble now, man. Baltimore is in trouble now. Butker going for the extra point. The kick is up and a lot closer than I thought they wanted it to be, but it's good. So that's going to be 20-10, 10-point lead now for the Chiefs. That's a 2-possession game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Ravens now are going to get their first opportunity with the ball here in the second half. Already down a timeout. People are going to argue about that call, saying that it basically handed the Chiefs a touchdown. But this is my part with that. I'm not arguing that I think it's a soft call. I think something like that should, because that's not roughing the passer. You're not punching the guy in the helmet. You're not forcibly hitting him in the helmet. You're not doing anything like that. Your hands are up. You're driving towards the quarterback. You're able to hit him, but your hand also happens to touch the helmet. It's basically not even a slap. It's just your hand grazes his helmet, and they're going to call 15 yards for that. Like, what's the point of a helmet then? You know, like I understand that point, but it's also another case where we know how this is. This has been the NFL for the last 10, 15 years now, you know, where it's these little minutia things. It's these little minutia calls that they go ahead and they do, and they put in there, and they do all that kind of nonsense. Like, we know this. So as a defensive player, you know this. Keep your hands down. If you're rushing the quarterback, you know, like, keep your hands up if you're blocking the pass. But if you're getting in there for the sack, get your hands down. Like, you have, like, it's something everybody knows. So I see the two out. I see the two sides. I really do. Not to be a centrist on it, but I see both sides. I wish it wasn't a call that was made, and I wish it wasn't a call that was part of the league. But it is, and you have to know better. Like, you just have to know better. Yeah, no, illegal formation on the offense. That's gonna be everywhere. That's gonna be everywhere. Oh, see, everybody's mad. Portnoy and Barstool very upset. Yes, everybody's mad. Everybody's so very mad. But again, we've known this. We know this. It's nothing new. It's nothing big. This has been the NFL for well over a decade now. Butker kicks it off. I bet you this is going to be a touchback. I bet you that's going to be a touchback. And that's going to be a touchback. So Baltimore gets their first possession of the second half. We're going to see if the offensive line does any better. Let's see if they do any better without having a legal formation or illegal procedure penalties. For the love of Christ. We can hope so. 11:28 left here in the third quarter. Lamar Jackson and shotgun Derrick Henry off to his left, then motions over to his right. The offensive line looks like they're in a good formation. There shouldn't be a flag there. Pass out again to the flat to Zay Flowers, but it's a little too ahead of him. That's going to be incomplete. And we got second down. So at least it looks like there was some kind of adjustment in halftime, because that time it looked like all of the Ravens were right there on the line of scrimmage. They were right there. So they know what's going on. Second and 10 for the Ravens. Well, it looks like Lamar's going to be under center. Very rare that he's been under center in this game. He's been mostly shotgun. Henry in the backfield. Zay Flowers in motion. Fake handoff to Derrick Henry. Pass to Zay Flowers in the backfield, but he does not get to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of a yard. Kansas City's defense snuffed that out real quick. And now we've got third down already coming here for Baltimore. Spagnuolo's defense played very well so far in the first half. They've played well these first two plays against Baltimore right now. It's 3rd and 12, like 2-yard loss. Jeez. 3rd and 12 here for the Ravens. I'm surprised there's no flag for illegal formation on that play. Passes it out to Hill, but that's a big pass, and that's going to be a first down. That's all you need. The Ravens are remind me a little bit of the Chiefs in that they cannot do something, not do something on offense, and then next thing you know, chunk yard play. And they pick up these big chunks of yardage just when you think you have them, and just when they're in like big spot. 3rd and 12, you're figuring, all right, we can stop them. We got them here. Nope. They get a 20-yard gain on a 3rd and 12. So it's 1st and 10 now from the 45-yard line for the Ravens. Lamar back in shotgun. Passes over the middle to Mark Andrews. And that's going to be another first down there for the Ravens, about a 12-yard gain. So now the Ravens, after those first couple plays not playing well, starting to move the ball down the field. They're in Chiefs territory. Not much really else going on there. Nice. I mean, it's they're playing. Oh boy, everybody's punched up on that line. Jesus Christ. Hand off to Derrick Henry, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss. Jesus, Derrick Henry not as impressive as I thought he would be in his first game. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. Maybe again, I know he's a great running back. He's not Superman, though. And maybe some people were expecting that. Maybe I was hyped up a little bit, too, to think that as well. But I don't know. But now it's 2nd and 12. Again, Derrick Henry off to Lamar's left. Lamar in shotgun once again. Lamar back to throw. Good protection this time from the offensive line. Big pass almost intercepted. Oh, I think that should it hit his hands. That should have been picked off. Shamari Connor. Look at this. Oh, just. Oh. Look at the slow-mo. Oh, it's in the breadbasket. That's why you play defense. That's why he plays defense. 3rd and 12. Lamar back in shotgun. Basically the same formation they've had. Henry off to his left. Chiefs are bringing everybody. Lamar breaks it out, though. Gets a deep ball. Look, that's swiped away from who's that, 35? Watson? Yeah, that was Watson again. And that's going to be 4th and 12, and that's going to be a punt. Tucker ain't kicking it from there. Great defensive play. You could call it holding a little bit, maybe. No, I don't think that's just a good defense. You have to allow the defensive back something. They've been so neutered in this game as it's been. And by this game, I mean football in the last 20 years. It's good to see. Fair catch called for on the punt at the 9-yard line. So the Chiefs will be starting from their 9 when they take over again. With 8:24 left here in the third quarter. Chiefs are leading 20-10, and they have a chance to expand the lead. Not a lot heard from Travis Kelce today, which means our Taylor counter not that high, unfortunately, and that's a shame because she's looking mighty fine today, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. And apparently all the Swifties do too. Swiftie Twitter has lost their mind by Taylor's outfit and how she looks today. So good on them. But yeah, she apparently has been breaking the internet, which I'm all for. Take a look here, see anybody's got anything to say. Not yet. And I did see that somebody posted that Lamar seems to be having trouble with the deep ball, and so, like I don't like the Ravens don't seem prepared. Not that I don't want to say they don't seem prepared, but the offensive line has been a mess this whole game. I think we're going to all agree, and they've had a ton of penalties already on something that the NFL has told all the teams that they were going to focus on. So to have that many penalties against you for something that you should have been focusing on and thinking, what, you think they just weren't going to call it? And even if you thought that, after the first 2 penalties, even 3 penalties, you figured you'd stop, but they kept on going. But on top of all that, even with those penalties, their protection of Lamar has not been great. They haven't really opened up any running lanes for Derrick Henry. Really, the bright spot offensively for the Ravens today so far, I would have to say, is Zay Flowers. And that's just because they keep on going to him with those little passes out to the flat. So, and he then makes it work for, 8 yards, 10 yards, 12 yards, whatever it is. So it seems to me like that's the problem. Like that, the Ravens have no juice going for them. On the defensive side of the ball, it's what's keeping them in this game, but you can only hold it off for so long. And again, the Chiefs got that call for roughing the passer, whether you think it's roughing the passer or not. That's been the call in the NFL for a while, so they're going to call it. Pacheco with a run out to the left, he gets about 4.5 yards on that first down out of the backfield. 8, 16, 15, 14 left coming over here. They're showing clips of the Everton. Does that count as a Taylor counter? We're seeing Taylor, but not currently. Does that count as a Taylor counter? I think so. I'd like to think so. There she is. That does. Now that's an official Taylor counter. So there she is. Looking fine. God bless you, Taylor. We love you. Well, I do. Jimbo is not a big fan. 2nd and 5. Handoff to Pacheco again. He has a little trouble getting out of the backfield. Kind I thought he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but it seems like he got maybe 2 yards, which is 2 more yards than I thought he was going to get. So we're going to have a third down here. About 7:20 left here in the third quarter. Collinsworth and Mike Tirico yucking up probably about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and his performance there at the Eras Tour or whatever. 3rd and 3 here for Kansas City. Mahomes back in shotgun throws, completes it to Kelce. That's going to be a first down. He got about, 8 yards, 10 yards on that one? I have bad eyes. That's why that's why I don't call plays usually. I'm just here. I'm watching along with you. Watching along with all of you guys. All you fine folks. Love you all. Kelce, 3 receptions for 34 yards. They said 33. They changed it. It's 34 yards apparently. So 3 for 34. That's not bad. You're over 10 yards a catch. First down and 10 from this started at the 9. They are at the 26.5, and Baltimore calls a timeout? What? Baltimore only has 1 timeout left for the whole second half, and there's 6:29 left in the third quarter. What is going on? That's insane. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for what's going on with Baltimore here. I really am. I'm at a loss for what's going on. Apple cider is the best. I've started to enjoy that a lot more than just beer or really almost any other kind of alcohol. I'm not a big alcoholic beverage guy anymore, but apple cider is still the way to go. 1st and 10. Passes off to Rashid Rice, and that's going to be a 14-yard gain or so for Rashid. First down. Right over the middle. And I still can't believe the Ravens already used 2 timeouts. Unbelievable. Rashid Rice has had a big game. He's been a big part of this. Oh, everybody! I can't believe the Ravens. I don't want to chalk it down to stupidity. I don't think they're stupid, but I think they're disorganized. Something is like I don't. Maybe I'll take back what I said before, because I said before I didn't want to say they were unprepared, but something was wrong. Now you have the 2 timeouts already in the first half gone, in the second half gone. Like, maybe you were unprepared. Maybe this is maybe not just players, but this is coaches. This is everything. Maybe just everybody just wasn't prepared for this game with Baltimore. I don't know. 2nd and 7. Ball gets dumped down off to, who is that? The fullback? I can't believe they still have fullbacks in this league. Who's the Samaje Piring? Is that Piring? I don't know. I haven't heard his name before, so I don't know. Call me a dumb football fan because I don't know the guys how to actually pronounce his name, but I think it's Samaje. I would say Samaje or Samaye. Is it Samaye? Samaye. 1st and 10 from the Baltimore 45 here for the Chiefs, and they are just driving and pounding the ball right now. And that's the thing. The Ravens defense has played well all game, but now they're just getting, eventually you can only hold out for so long, especially with a team like, the Chiefs. Van Noy, did he get poked in the eye? I don't know. Yeah, they're still looking at him over there. Yeah, something up with his eye. Looks like they were checking. It looks like he might have got poked, or there's something there. 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Empty backfield. Mahomes in shotgun. He is getting chased, but he gets away, and he throws that ball away. Smart play, unlike the last time where he threw the pick. So, smart play by Mahomes. Oh, boy, that Pierce is a big boy. That is a big boy. You don't want that guy chasing you. Holy bejeebus. That boy bigger than me, and I'm a fairly large human. My goodness. 3rd and 5 now because of that incomplete pass. Mahomes, and that's going to be, again, to Pierine, and that is an incomplete pass just out of his reach. Baltimore kind of went in there. 4th and 5, the defense does stand up, and they do stop the Chiefs. Now, granted, they did move. Oh, man, I hit him in the hands. You got to catch that. You got to catch that. They did move the ball. They started this drive on their own 9, so they did change field position depending on how the punt works here with Ariza. .346 before this punt gets off. The punt is up. The punt is away. And did he keep that in? Did he keep that in, or they're going to say he was in the end zone and saying they're saying it's a touchback? They're saying he was down in the end zone when he hit it. I was going to say that would have been a hell of a play. Down. No, he's not. Review that. Absolutely review that. His feet were not down in the end zone when he hit that. That looks like that should be done. At least to my eyes, at least to my peepers, and I have bad peepers, so don't get me wrong. But that looks like that looks like that was a hell of a play. That looks like that was a hell of a play. I might want to take a review on that. Let's see what the internet is saying. What does the internet say about that play? Let's see, what's the latest? There's a lot of Raiders hate for the Chiefs, which, that's, I get that. I understand. I respect that. I have the same thing for the Eagles, I swear, I think that was a great play to keep it out of the end zone of a touchback. That should be down there at the 2, where it came off. That's what it looks like to me, at least, anyway. Sorry for the silence. I'm just looking over here, reading, trying to see what's this. I'm not seeing anybody else really talking about it, but no, I guess they didn't. I thought he was, I don't know, bad eyes, I guess. So, 1st and 10 for the Ravens from their 20-yard line after the touchback. Lamar Jackson throws over Derrick Henry, and that's going to be an incomplete pass, and we got 2nd and 10. I'm not sure how Lamar Jackson is not looking great right now. That's not to say he isn't great. That's not to say that he won't be great. But it's to say right now, not looking fantastic. 2nd and 10 for the Ravens. From the 20-yard line. 3:33 left here in the third. 3:33 in the third. There you go. Where's Big Papa Pump? Lamar Jackson. Back to throw. Big pass. Big catch. And that's going to be a 15, almost 16-yard gain. And the Ravens are going to move the chains, and that's going to be a first down. And we still have chains. We're not using the laser U.S. Open tennis ball technology yet. So, because, again, that shit took almost twice as long as just getting the fat old guys out there with the chains. So, until they fix that, until they're able to go ahead and get that a little bit more streamlined, give me fat guys with chains. 1st and 10 from the 35. Handoff to Derrick Henry. He gets to break a little bit, and he gets about a 5-yard, 6-yard gain for that's King Henry. As we take a look at Mahomes and Andy Reid having a fine strategery discussion on the sidelines. 2nd and 4, it was a 6-yard gain. See, not bad. See, the Peepers are bad, but they're not that bad. Not that bad. They're bad, not that bad. Lamar under center. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Excuse me. Hand off to Derrick Henry and a yard. Perhaps. Maybe 2. Looks like a yard, though. So that's going to be 3rd and 3. Or 3rd and a long 2, as they like to say. That's a long 2. It's basically 3. Yep, no, they're calling it 3rd and 3. So there we go. It is 3rd and 3. Yes, we know Packers and Eagles are tomorrow. We'll be here live streaming that game as well. Jimbo will be here the entire game for that game, not just for the first half like he was tonight, because it's his precious Eagles. Go Pack, go, by the way. Lamar Jackson back to throw, 3rd and 3. Getting some pressure, goes around, dancing around. He's going to get the first down. Big run by Lamar. Big run, and that's what he can do. And he's starting to give a little shove, starting to get getting a little testy out there for old Lamar Jackson. That was a 20-yard run. That wasn't bad. 1st and 10 from the 42, 43, 42 and a half. Lamar Jackson, again, breaks out of the pressure that Kansas City kind of over-pursues. Gets a large run, but there is laundry. First laundry we've seen in a while. We saw a couple Chiefs calling for the flag. It looks like that there was holding there, fairly obvious. And the flags came out early. Looks when they put the camera on you, you know it's you, Linderbaum. Their center. All we're seeing is blocking. They didn't show the actual hold there. He pulled the jersey, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Don't forget to hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget. So that's going to make it a 1st and 20 back onto the Baltimore side of the field at their 47.5-yard line. Play fake handoff there to Zay Flowers. Lamar trying to break it outside. Gets 3 yards. But that's it. Did not break the way he wanted to, as he and a Chiefs player and several Chiefs players kind of share pleasantries, talk a little smack, talk a little, hey, how's your mother? But that's going to end the 3rd quarter. We're already 3/4 of the way done with our first NFL game of 2024. Chiefs 20, Ravens 10. Ravens got to do some work here in the 4th quarter if they want to go ahead and win this opening game. Not quite how I thought it was going to go. I thought it'd be a lot closer than this. I thought it was going to be a lot more of a back and forth situation. the Ravens defense is really saving their ass right now. If we're going to be honest, if I'm being honest, from my observations, and my observations are wrong all the time, so take them with the healthy grain of salt, which I like because salt is very tasty. It helps season your food. But my observations are that I think the Ravens defense is what's keeping them in this game, but because their offensive line is not helping. Lamar is doing all he can, but as has been brought up, I've seen online with some other people on social media as well, as saying it's he's having a problem with the deeper passes. He's having a problem with the long ball. Derrick Henry has not had that super explosive play that you thought he might have or break free. He's got a touchdown. He played fairly. He got several carries there on that first drive, but since then it's been, it's been very spotty, if not outright kind of almost disappointing from my aspect. Zay Flowers has played well with that kind of one play they're running to him, which is the pass out to the flat and run like hell. But then you add on to the fact of all the penalties the offensive line has had, all the mistakes the offensive line has made, their kind of lack of protection and run blocking that they've had. And then in the third quarter, you have 2 timeouts used before the 6-minute mark. Like, part of me almost feels like that the Ravens were unprepared for this game. And you don't like to say it, and you don't, like I said, I kind of tried to walk it back a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it just looks like that they were not prepared. I have a booger in my nose, and it is bothering the hell out of me, and I don't want to pick my nose on a live stream. But I may have to go blow my nose. Hold on. Get out of there, you bastard. That's a little better. Lamar Jackson back to throw on a 2nd and 17. He's getting pursued, heavy pursuit, throws the ball up. That's actually caught. A dangerous pass, but caught. And he's going to break it away. He's going to score. That's a touchdown for Likely. Likely, big catch on what I thought was kind of either a throwaway or might have been a dangerous bad pass. But Likely takes it all the way to the house. Isaiah Likely with the touchdown. The Ravens, that surprised the hell out of me. I did not expect that to be the touchdown that it was. Wow, what a play. What a play by Isaiah Likely. Just kind of okey-dokes the defender that was on him. Look at that. Catch. Whoop. Breaks an ankle there. Up the sidelines. Whoop. Does another little juke, a little stop and go. And that's a touchdown. That's crazy. What a hell of a play. And that's the 16. And then you take that and you add the extra point. That's going to be 17 there for the Ravens. So we're back to a 3-point game, 2017. And now everything that I just said doesn't matter because they've scored. And now even with all of their issues and all of their problems that they've had all game, the Ravens are right back into this game. Lamar Jackson escaping from pressure, able to find Isaiah Likely open there, which, again, at first glance to what I saw, I was like, ooh, dangerous pass. But Likely catches it, does an okey-doke, up the sidelines, little stop and go, makes another guy juke and miss, touchdown. And just like that, we've got a game. And just like that, we have another commercial. Sorry, everybody. Just go ahead reading social media here, trying to get caught up, trying to see what the pulse of the nation is, trying to see what people are saying about this. And people are very. I mean, the Ravens are so back. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. Just like that. Just like that. And I agree with Mr. Pat McAfee out there. As he says here, it's getting real late. Getting the body used to primetime games, it's a thing. It actually is a thing. Eyes are getting heavy. Body's getting comfy. You see me yawn a couple of times on here already. And that's it. We've got this fourth quarter to go. But we wanted this. This is what we've been waiting for so long. We've been talking about it. We need this. We want this, and now we have it. So stay strong with me. You right there. You watching this. Stay with me. Stay awake. We're watching this to the end, all the way. As Justin Tucker gets ready to go ahead and kick this off. 14:47. We just started the fourth quarter. We're strong. We're made for this. We can do this. Listen to our man, Pat McAfee. And Justin Tucker kicks, and that is going to land all the way the hell out in Kansas. Kicked it right out of Missouri. So the Chiefs will get the ball at the 30. Mahomes back to throw here on first down. Completes to Rice, and that's going to be close to a first down, if not just a little short. Is there a better Twitter account out there than Old Takes Exposed? Freezing Cold Takes is a great account. We love you guys. Thank you for all the work that you do. 2nd and 2. Yeah, I figured he was just short. 2nd and 2. Kansas City. Handoff again to Pacheco. And tough running, but he's going to get that. That's going to be a first down. First down, Kansas City. That's going to be to the, about 41-yard line there. See, that's what I mean with the touchbacks now going all the way to the 30 with this kickoff. Like you're thinking about, man, like you're giving up a lot of field position. That's a lot of field. One first down and you're already at the 41. This is what I mean. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes back to pass, pocket collapsing, steps up, throws. That's going to be a catch and a first down. Can I see a number? Who is that? 83. That was what's his name? Me and Jimbo were just talking about him. Noah Gray. That was it. Good step up by Mahomes. Good catch by Noah Gray. Kind of dove out there for that. Good catch. And now they're on the Baltimore side of the 50. Just under 13 minutes left to play here. First down. Pacheco. Couple of little dicey moves there. What looked like might have been a loss, he gets about a 6-7 yard gain on. Good job by Pacheco. Rutgers boy. I will always go for the Rutgers boy. I'm a Jersey boy, so I love my jersey. You know, you got to love Jersey. And that's me. I love Jersey. I'm unabashedly a Jersey boy. And I was going to say, wow, 7th round pick. Yeah, he's done pretty well for a 7th round pick. I'll tell you that. He's become like their guy. So, hand off to Pacheco again. That's going to be about a 3-yard gain. third down coming up here. And that's why I don't mind having a smaller running back. Like Pacheco's a smaller running back, but he's a little ball of hate. That's why I like the Giants having Singletary and Gray in the backfield. Like I like that. Like I'm not going to sit here and say that Saquon's not a great running back and not a has his purse, but I think he might fit with the Giants. Mahomes takes the snap. He runs out to the left side. What do we got here? Well, we're going to have some stuff. Oh. Okay, none of that made sense. Mahomes took the snap, ran off to the left, got the first down, was pushed out of bounds. Chiefs players were looking for a flag. Now they're trying to fight people because you touched our quarterback. Don't you touch my stuff. And that was a late hit. He was well out of bounds when he got hit and pushed. Well out. Technicalities here. You can't do it. We know that. You know that. I know that. You can't do it. Didn't throw a flag, though. So that's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Chiefs. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco, and he does not get anywhere on that one. Looks like he lost about a yard. Owen with the tackle there for the Ravens. I still can't believe it. Everybody complains that saying that the Chiefs get all the flags thrown for them, and it's always, soft calls. That one was a legitimate call, and they kept the flags in the pocket. So let's relax. 2nd and 10 from just a little bit less. Mahomes. Big ball, wide open. Xavier Worthy. Nobody was on him. I don't even know. It's hard to put somebody on if he's that fast. I have no idea, but wow. Just blew. There was nobody near him. Let's look at this replay and see how this happened. My dear sweet Lord goodness. Oh, he just let him go. He just cut to the outside. He let him go. He was looking on the inside. Xavier Worthy's too fast. As soon as he got past him, he was done. That's over. My dear sweet Lord goodness. And the extra point is up, and it is good. So that's going to be 27-17. We're back to a 10-point game. Wow. And the Bills traded that pick to the Chiefs so that they could get Xavier Worthy. The Bills just love being their own worst enemy. And we were all making fun of him that night and being like, oh, watch this guy. He's going to be like the next Tyreek Hill. He's going to blow everybody away. He's going to be so fast, nobody's going to be able to catch him. His first game here in the NFL looks pretty good. He had a couple of catches already. He was looking fast. He was looking good. And now he has that one, that's a game changer. Could be a game sealer. We'll see. I was going to say he already had another touchdown today, didn't he? Yeah. I don't have my stats in front of me. Sorry, I'm not a professional. I am a professional. What am I talking about? But, what a play. And other NFL teams just allowed the Chiefs to get Xavier. And again, that was the Bills, the team that the Bills have not been able to get past the Chiefs. That's been their bugaboo this last couple of times that they've been, this stretch, these last 4 or 5 years where they've actually been good. And the Chiefs have been their bugaboo and they can't get past them. And it's like, and then they go ahead and they trade with them and hand them this guy, the fastest guy in combine history. And everybody questioned it then. And it's starting to look like, again, One game is just super overreaction, way too early overreaction. Everybody's going to have this game. We're going to say the Ravens are bad. Their offensive line is terrible. They seem unprepared. Are they not ready for this? Are they whatever? But that one might be one that sticks. Is man, I don't know what the Bills were thinking again. Letting the Chiefs get Xavier Worthy, but my God, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. But here we are, Butker with the kickoff, and that's going to be another touchback. So far this kickoff rule has led to I think one return so far in this game, and that's it. Move it to the 35. You got to move it to the 35. If this is how it's going to be, move it to the 35. We've already done it, I still can't believe the Bills gave the Chiefs Xavier Worthy, basically. Unbelievable. Well, listen. Who knows? Ravens trying to do a little end-around trickery here. Zay Flowers, the one guy that seems to be at least consistently doing something there for the Ravens, gets about 9 yards on that kind of little reverse end-around. Fake reverse end-around. It was just everybody running all over the place. And 9 yards, though. So, again, Zay Flowers has been the one guy there that's put in the work and has had some results here for the Ravens. Him and Lamar have both done well, but Lamar has also had a couple of mistakes. He's had the fumble. His deep passes have not worked well. And that offensive line is not working well either. Isaiah Likely there. He catches it. That's going to be a first down. Gets about a 2-3 yard gain there. But it's good enough for a first down, and that's what matters. 9:33, though. Clock is ticking. 10-point deficit for the Ravens. Kind of looks like they're going hurry up here. Lamar in shotgun. Henry off to his left. Fake handoff to Henry. Lamar Jackson takes that. He gets about 8 yards on that run. Or not, they're spotting him there for 9. They're spotting him at almost 10. He's close. Not quite a first down, but he's close. $8:56. The Ravens are playing in hurry up. They know the clock is ticking. It is not their friend. Lamar looks like he's changing the play up at the line. Audible. Goes back. Lamar goes from his right to his left. Handoff to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry gets the first down. Gets about 3-4 yards there, depending on where he falls, depending on where they spot him as being down. Ravens moving the ball here. They are moving the ball. This is why, you give a team a ball on the 30. That's quite the advantage. I think Lamar, again, fake handoff to Henry, takes it himself. Does a spin move, and that's going to be a first down. Lamar doing Lamar stuff here at this point. This is why he is who he is. This is why he is considered one of the best in the game. This is why he won the MVP twice already in his time in the league. He is who he is. I think the only question anybody's ever had about Lamar is his clutch game performance and how he does in the playoffs. But outside of talent-wise, you can't question Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson back, looking to throw. Big ball up to nobody. And that might be where people are starting to have a problem with him. Or people are noticing, at least with this game, deep balls, he's nowhere close to being accurate. Second and 10 here for the Ravens from the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Lamar Jackson back to throw. Throws it up. That is going to be caught. That's going to be for about 7 yards. So we're going to have 3rd down and 3 or 4, maybe. Aguilar actually with the catch. Good job, Aguilar. 3rd and 4, yeah. So it was 6-yard gain. 7:16 left here in the 4th quarter. Lamar Jackson back, throws. Oh, Mark Andrews catches it, but he slips a yard short. He's a yard short, actually a yard and a half the way they're spotting it. He slipped, and by the time he got back up, he was tackling a touchdown. Oh man, that's a first down if he can keep his feet under him. That's a first down. Oh, just how it's been going for the Ravens today. That's just how it seems to be going for the Ravens. But it's going to be 4th and 1. They're going for it. This is why you have Derrick Henry, and that is why you have Derrick Henry. He breaks through the line, gets the first down, gains about 2 yards. Looks like they might have stopped him in the backfield, but you're not stopping Derrick Henry with an arm tackle. Let's be quite honest with each other here. 6:10 left here in the game. The first game of the 2024 NFL season. It's good to be back, folks. It's good to have you with us. We are under 6 minutes. 1st and 10 from the Chiefs 20. Baltimore driving here, threatening here, needing to get a touchdown. Lamar Jackson steps back, steps up into the pocket, starts to run again. He gets about, what's that, 3 yards, 4 yards, 3.5 yards? We'll say 3.5 yards. Why not? We'll take a guess. We'll just guess at it. 3 yards. Hey, look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. These old peepers still work pretty well. 2nd and 6. The clock is running. 5:28 now. Time is ticking away here for the Baltimore Ravens. They are driving, though. They are on the 17.5-yard line of the Chiefs. Lamar Jackson in shotgun. Steps back to throw. Chiefs trying to hold a contain in on him. And they do. Lamar just chucks the ball like a shot put into the sidelines. That's going to be an incomplete pass, but he's outside of the pocket, so there's no intentional grounding. Chenal there he's been all over this whole game. He's played very well, number 54 there for the Kansas City Chiefs. 3rd and 6 for Baltimore. You got to figure this is 2-down territory here. Four. You know, they're going to have 2 opportunities because it's 4-down territory. Good job spying Lamar and not letting him go when he kind of tried to do the okie doke there. Great job by Chenal by holding him up. 3rd and 6 again from the 17.5 of the Chiefs. Lamar back in shotgun again, trying to step up, trying to run, but the Chiefs stop him. He gets about a 2-yard gain. Where they spot him? 3. So he gets a 3-yard gain. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. There's a flag out, though. We got a flag, and it's going against the Ravens. And that's going to be a legal formation again. The penalty is declined, though. 4th down. And the Ravens are going to go for a field goal here, it looks like. Man, they are being tight as a... What is it, Whale's asshole? Right, the refs are being real tight on that offensive line stuff. Justin Tucker, kick is up, and that is good. And that's going to make it a 1-touchdown game. 4:54. We are under 5 minutes. The Ravens have made it a 1-touchdown game. Are they going to try to do an onside kick? They already went for it on the 50. I don't think they will. Their defense has played well enough in this game to where it can keep them there, but you can't give up any points now. Now you can't even bend. You can't, like, they did well before with bending and not breaking, but they were still within those 3 points available, and there was still a lot of time. Now you need to get a 3 and out, and you need to get the ball back as quick as you can, and you need to get a good field position. So the Ravens defense has to come up like a brick wall right now. Because if they don't, the game is over. It's just that simple. And the Chiefs do know how to close out a game. Let's not let's not get that twisted. Sorry, I got distracted by social media, as a lot of us do these days. Yeah. Keon Coleman better have 5 touchdowns for the Bills Sunday, or we should all shame Buffalo for trading with the Chiefs so they could get Xavier Worthy. That seems to be the sentiment around the football world and football fandom going on right now. Shout out to Boston Connor for that tweet. Lamar Jackson has gone over 100 yards rushing in this game. It's the 14th time in his career. It's the most by any quarterback in NFL history. So again, Lamar trying to will the Ravens to victory here. Zay Flowers doing his job. You know, there's parts of the Ravens here that are doing well, but overall there seems to be also parts of them that are ill-prepared. The coaching staff seem to be ill-prepared. Like I said, right now, losing those 2 timeouts looms so huge for the Ravens. Because time's going down, and you got 1 timeout, buddy. That's it. Chiefs last year had 4 20-plus yard touchdowns. And today, Xavier Worthy has 2. That's all you got to know. There's going to be so many talking points from this, and that's going to be another touchback. Very upset by all the touchbacks, but what are you going to do? But those are going to be the talking points. The Ravens going for it for 4th down on the 50-yard line. The Ravens offensive line not being very good as far as just protection wise. The referees calling them very tightly for the illegal formations. Handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. That's going to be about a 5-yard gain there on 1st down. 4:46, 4:45, 4:44. Taken away here for the Chiefs as they have possession and a 7-point lead. And on the other side, I think the big talking point is going to be Xavier Worthy and what were the Bills thinking? I think that's going to be a big part of it. I really do think that's going to be a big part of it. 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs from the 35-yard line. Mahomes back to pass. He throws, and that is near nobody, but there is, of course, ladies and gentlemen, say it with me now. There's a flag, and that's going to be a legal formation, and that's going to be on the Chiefs, and that's going to be on Taylor, because of course it is, because it should be on him the whole time. Really, he has been the butt of everybody's jokes. He's always seems to be going early. Everybody's kind of all there. So Juwan's got to. He's got a bit of a target on his back, and some people think they've been letting him get away with it. But now we have 2nd and 10, so that basically erases the Pacheco run on the 1st down. So 2nd and 10, Mahomes back to pass, pocket collapsing, but now he's going to rush. Got a block to the outside. He's going to get a 1st down, hit to a knee, but there's a flag, and they're going to call a holding. There's another flag coming in late. We got flags and laundry all over the place on every play, on every down. They're going to call a late hit. Are they going to call holding? Is it going to be offset? What do we got here, refs? Is it going to be on both sides here? What do we got? The referees are having a conference, as they love to do. Holding on the Chiefs. Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Penalties offset. replay second down like it never even happened. Just erase it from your mind. It wasn't there. It didn't happen. This is not that reality. Mandela effect. You think you saw a play, but you didn't. It's gone. It's erased from history. Never happened. And also, how dare you? How dare you think it did happen? How dare you? 2nd and 10. 4:06 now left here. Mahomes back to pass. Throws a short pass to Pacheco to the outside. He gains about... He was never down. He was never down. That's a first down. I thought he got about 5 or 6 yards. But he was never down. Little ball of hate just keeps on going. They tried to pull him. His butt landed on another Raven. Knees never touched. No joint ever touched. What a great play by Pacheco. Again, gets a first down. Fresh set of downs on the 40-yard line now for the Chiefs on first down. Pacheco gets the ball again. He gets about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. That's a hell of an effort play there from Isaiah Pacheco. Would have been easy just to kind of roll off and maybe let a joint hit. Did not let his knees touch. Didn't let his butt touch. Hips, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Didn't touch. First down. Great job. 2nd and 8 now here for the Chiefs. And tick, 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 tick. 2:47, 2:46, 2:45. They hand it off to their fullback, and he does not get any. In fact, he might have lost a yard there for old Remington Steele for the Chiefs at fullback. So we're going to get 3rd down now. 3rd and 9. Baltimore calls their last timeout. They should have had more. It would have been helping a lot more now. But they decided to use 2 of them in the 3rd quarter. So there's that. So Baltimore is now officially out of all of their timeouts. Oh boy. That's going to be a major talking point tomorrow. There's going to be there's a lot of questions when it comes to Baltimore. There are a lot of questions when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens, to this game, how they executed, how they played, how the preparation was, how the coaching was, how decisions were made. Like, there's going to be a lot of questions about how they got into this position. And you want to stop and you want to think, like, Lamar Jackson, 100 yards, over 100 yards rushing. Zay Flowers has played well. Derrick Henry has played well. But you're still down 7, and you're in a spot now where you're desperate to get the ball back for even a chance to tie. You know, you're looking at it, you should, how everybody performed, how Lamar Jackson performed, you should be playing well. But again, Lamar's had a lot of missed passes, especially on the deep ball. The Ravens had a lot of mistakes. He had the turnover, he had the fumble, which again I put on the offensive line more than anything. The offensive line for the Ravens have been terrible in this game, not just for the penalties, which the refs seem to be calling real squeaky tight. Just tighter than that. That's a very loose butthole there, but not about that. But they've been calling this shit tight. But that's not the only reason why. Like, yes, there's some bad penalties. Yes, you should probably learn how to go ahead and adjust. But overall, even on the plays that they weren't called for illegal formation, they have not played well at all. So there's a question there. And then on the coaching, on the preparation point, were the Ravens just not prepared for this game? And to have 2 timeouts called early in the 3rd quarter, sports talk radio tomorrow morning is going to be fun to listen to. That's going to be fun on the bun in the sun, baby. I'm telling you. 2:36 left here in the 4th, 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. They're looking to try to put this game away here. Mahomes back to pass. Pocket collapses. There's a tipped ball. Goes back to Mahomes. He catches his own pass. That could have been picked. That would have been a disaster for the Chiefs. They were looking to put the game away. They're lucky right now to just be able to punt it. Great job by the defense. This is why they tell you, get your hands up. Get your hands up. Simpson, again, with the hands. Nice gloved hands. I'm not sure if they're Bruno Mali or not, but either way, he was able to go ahead and bat that ball away. And that's going to be a punt coming up here for the Chefs. But first, there's a 2-minute warning, and let me go ahead. I got a little antsy there with the possession ball there. I forgot 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning here. The first, well, actually second, because we had the first one in the second half, but 2-minute warning of the fourth quarter. The last 2 minutes of the first game of the 2024 season, folks, we waited for this. We've been begging for this. We were here just wanting this, and now we're here. And now we're just enjoying it with everybody, and it's fun. I want to thank you so much for joining me and Jimbo earlier, watching this. If you want to go ahead, like, share, and subscribe all the way down there. We have all links down there, too, to our merch store, to our Discord, to our donation station. If you want to go ahead and throw us a couple bucks, that would be fantastic. We can go ahead and make all this better, get better equipment, get better microphones. This microphone is 8 years old and cost $30 when I first got it. I'm working on a paper thin budget here, and by a paper thin budget I mean zero, because I'm poor and I don't have a job. So, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to do for work. Desperate boy here. So, I just want to thank you so much. If you could, though, even if you can't do any of that, like, share, subscribe, share us around, help us get some subscribers. The more subscribers we get, the closer we get to monetization, and the closer we get to monetization, the closer we get to hopefully making this be a good job for me, and do this. This is what I've always wanted to do. I've worked in radio. I've worked in television behind the scenes and doing camera work and production, directing. I've done, obviously, I was in radio. I was on the air, on-air personality. I've also done production. I've done all that kind of stuff. So I've been all over. I've done stuff. But, this is kind of what who doesn't want to do this? Who doesn't want to be their own boss? Who doesn't want to just be able to go ahead and be able to do what they love and to hopefully get paid for it? You guys can help that happen. Just by sharing, just by hitting a button, just by clicking a little button and sharing us around. Again, like I said, that would be fantastic. That would be wonderful. That would be great. And I'd love you for it. So, all that sappy stuff out of the way and all the kind of self-promotion stuff, which I hate doing, but, we have to do it because it does hopefully help. So, thank you so very much. But here we go. Last 2 minutes of this opening game. Has not disappointed. Maybe a little bit disappointing in some of the performances and with how many penalty calls there have been. But I'm waiting to see this close out here. Let's see what the Ravens can do on their last possession here as Matt Ariza here goes ahead and punts the ball away for the Chiefs. It is up. It is inside the 10-yard line. It is grabbed by the Ravens, and they get about only 2 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line for the Ravens. They are going to have 88 yards to go to get a touchdown, to try to tie the game up with a touchdown and an extra point. Can Lamar Jackson do it? Can the Ravens tie this game up, send it to overtime? Will the last 2 games the Chiefs have played be 2 overtime games? The Super Bowl went to overtime. Will this game now go into overtime? We shall see in just 1 minute and 50 seconds. Lamar Jackson back in shotgun. Derrick Henry off to his left. Lamar Jackson back to pass. Throws to Isaiah Likely. That's a catch. He's out of bounds. That's going to be about a 8.5-yard, 9-yard catch. Stops the clock. 1:45 left. Second down and about 1.5. A long 2 or a short 2. That would be a short 2. Long 1, short 2. No, actually, I thought they spotted them further back than I thought. Okay, so that actually is 2. Lamar Jackson back to pass. Running off to the side. He's going to try to get the first down himself. He does, and he breaks away from a tackle. Gets out of bounds after gaining about 10 yards. Stops the clock. 1:37. 1st and 10. Lamar Jackson's got 119 rushing yards already today. My dear sweet Lord goodness. Trying to will the Ravens to tie this game here. Chiefs defense trying to stop them. They're at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. 1:37 left to go. No timeouts for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson takes the snap. Back to throw. Big ball. High up there. And it is way the hell out of bounds. I don't know where the frackin' funky was throwing it. But that's incomplete. But doesn't take a lot of time off the clock. 1:31 left here. 2nd down and 10. Now for the Ravens from their 30-yard line. And like I saw some people say, that the long ball has been wow, that is, yeah. Lamar has not, he's not thrown really any good long ball today. And that's going to be another talking point and observation people are going to make. Lamar Jackson takes the snap, throws it to Isaiah Likely again. Gets a good chunk of yards, about 8 yards. Steps out of bounds again. Stops the clock. 1:26 left here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down coming up here for the Ravens. It's going to be about 3rd and 2. And it is 3rd and 2. I was going to say about 3rd and 2. It is. Look at that. Good job, me. Andy Reid looks on, concerned. Lamar Jackson again in shotgun and again with Derrick Henry off to his left. Snap. Jackson in the backfield looking for somewhere to throw it. Steps away from the pressure. Now he's going to start running again. Gets to the 1st down. Tackled. But he's in bounds and the clock is running. But no, the Chiefs player's hurt. Oh, Shennell's hurt. So they have to stop the clock. Oh, no. The Chiefs had a great opportunity there to kill 20 seconds off the clock or more. Lamar Jackson tackled in bounds. But Chenell gets hurt on the hit. He's down for a little while, so they have to stop the clock with 1:11. Oh, no. That is so unfortunate. So they got to take an injury timeout within 2 minutes. Stops the clock. So the Ravens get a 1st down and the clock stops. Even after he got tackled in bounds. Wow. That is unlucky for the Chiefs. Ravens have 32 and a half minutes of possession. Whereas the Chiefs have, 26? About 26 minutes of possession. Which, again, just makes you question how this game is the way it is. A lot of analysis is going to happen after this game. 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson back to throw. Dumps it off. Who's that, Gray? Hill. That's Hill. But he's tackled in bounds, not out of bounds. Clock is ticking. 56, 55, 54. 2nd and 3 is the down call there at the 47-yard line. Their own 47-yard line. Lamar Jackson takes the pass. Gives it to Isaiah Likely. He catches it out of bounds. 1st down. Clock stops. 43 seconds left for the Ravens. It's getting a squeaky bum time. Getting a squeaky bum time here for everybody. Isaiah Likely has maybe been the unlikely hero. 111 yards on 9 receptions and a touchdown. That just amazing touchdown with the 2 moves that he had on there. 1st and 10, 43 seconds from the Chiefs 47 now. Well, from the 48. Sorry, Chiefs 48. Lamar Jackson takes the ball. Large pass, and he's got his guy down inside the 15, close to the 10. Clock is ticking. He's down inside inbounds. 27, 26. Huge pass, though. 4, 23, 22. They have time now, though. They're not going to spike the ball. They're at the 10-yard line. Lamar Jackson takes the ball. Looking. Cannot find anybody open, but has time. Throws it to the back of the end zone, and incomplete. Isaiah Likely missed it, and he's down. Isaiah Likely is hurt. He might have hurt his arm, hurt his shoulder, and that's going to be a 10-second runoff if he can't get up. If that's an injury timeout, the Ravens don't have a timeout. That's a 10-second runoff. Is it not? Am I wrong on this one? And if it's a 10-second runoff, that's the end of the game. Whoa, what is going on? Isaiah Likely's still down. You hate to see that for somebody who's played such a great game here for the Ravens. He landed awkwardly on his shoulder and his arm. Oh no. I hope my man is all right, man. I really do hope he's okay. But what's the ruling on this? I don't have the volume on, so I couldn't hear it. Because if I have the volume on, I'll get probably dinged for copyright. I guess there is no 10-second run. I guess I was wrong. That's fine. I'm glad to be wrong. Anyway, 2nd and goal. 10 seconds left. From the 10-yard line, Lamar Jackson looks like he's changing a play, calling an audible, something. Play clock, 3, 2. He takes the snap. Lamar Jackson back, looking to throw, steps up into the pocket, throws it, and throws it to nobody. It looks like Zay Flowers was in the area, but he either stopped his route or just missed it. I don't know. Oh, he was running from left to right, and Lamar threw it towards the left. So as he's running right, he threw it to the left and missed him. Oh, Lamar, you gotta hit him. That one's on Lamar. You have to hit him on that one. 5 seconds left. 3rd and goal. This could be the game for the Chiefs and the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, shotgun, takes the snap, step back, steps up in the pocket. He's spinning around. He can't find anybody open. Throws, hit. Did he come down in bounds? He did. They say touchdown. Isaiah Likely comes back after being hurt, catches the touchdown. Unbelievable. I can't believe my voice just did that. Wow. Let's see. Did he get him down? Oh, no. That looks like it's out. And the second one looks like it's out too. Oh, no. That's incomplete. Yeah, the toes are out. Yeah. He's out. What a hell of a catch. What a hell of a time. But that's by the toe of the cleat. He's out. Oh, by the toe of the cleat. Oh no, taking the you got to take the touchdown back off. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. That's an absolute devastating heartbreaker. It's incomplete. No time left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the game. And like that, right down to the end, the Ravens were literally this close. Literally that close to having a chance to tie the game on the extra point. But as it stands, the Chiefs have a lot better opening night than they did against the Lions last year as they get the win 27-20 over the Ravens on what turned out to be a hell of an exciting opening here for the NFL. We're back, baby. I'm so excited. We're here. We made it. We're back. We're ready to watch football. We got more tomorrow, baby. We got the Packers and we got the Eagles tomorrow. Jimbo will be with us for the whole time for that one. We only saw Taylor 3 times today. That's a little disappointing, especially with how she looked today. But, man, I got to tell you, what a way to open up the season. This one was fun. Thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, please, if you can, if you liked it, like, share, subscribe, share us around like herpes. That would be fantastic. Go ahead and hit that notification bell, please. Let you know whenever we're going to come up because, again, we've got more coming up tomorrow. We've got Friday forecast is coming out early, 10 o'clock probably tomorrow morning. And then we have and Friday forecast is going to be our weekly predictions, our weekly picks of what we're making here for the NFL for the rest of the season. So we have that coming up, and then the game tomorrow down in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We've got the Eagles and the Packers. So yes, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, please, if you will. That would be great, and share us around. We love you for that. For your good friend Jimbo, who right now is probably sleeping, I am your boy King. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great NFL night and a great NFL season.